Hello, everybody! I hope you're all having a lovely... Oh, wait, is my microphone working? Please... Yes, okay! Hello, everybody! I hope you're all having an incredible Saturday afternoon, because I thought it was Thursday yesterday. I'm gonna be so for real. I got my schedule a little bit fucked up. But hello! It's so nice to see you. No, Cora's my good friend who's very awesome and cool, and also, goddammit, overlapping with chat. What if I put it there? Yeah, that works. God. Today we are going to be playing, for Southeast Asia Games Onward, we are going to be playing a super cool, mystery visual novel that I have been actually tracking the release of for a little while, since back in the Kickstarter about a year ago. So I'm real fucking excited for this, because I am so excited. I believe this game was made in, yeah, this game is coming from the Vietnamese studio, VN Heaven. I'm really fucking excited. It's really fucking cool. Look, it's not exactly subtle that I like idols. Like, a lot of my aesthetic is drawn from that. Like, it's really not subtle, especially with the 2.0 design. Like, oh my god. No fucking kidding. And this game is... Oh, god damn it, I don't have the window capture. Huh? Oh? Scary. Let me pull up the trailer really quick. Cause tonight we're going to be doing the demo. Cause the game is upcoming. I'm really excited. I don't know when the full release is coming. Q1 2026. Okay. I don't think they're fulfilling that promise. Immediately, I'm a big fan of the fact that you can choose the gender of the detective character. I'm really just excited. Like, all the characters are really cute. I love being a private detective and not associated with the police. That is, the fact that I can't date MC. I know! That's cute. It's got a lot of really cool details, and what is this amazing- Holy shit, there it is! That's the developers! Oh my god, hi, hello! I'm so excited, I'm going to be voice acting through your game. I'm so fucking excited. Sorry. Again, the Kickstarter was a little while ago, but oh my god, it's so fucking good. I love all the character designs. I love the CGs. I'm genuinely really looking forward to it. This CG is so cute. Sorry, I'm like genuinely bouncing in my seat a little bit, because I know that you guys have been working as hard as you possibly can to make this demo the best it possibly can, because I know I was originally going to stream it the first week, but then you guys wanted to polish it up, make sure there weren't any major game-breaking bugs, and I really appreciate that. That level of care is very much something that is important to me, and I just really appreciate it. I'm really, really excited to show off your game, and if this is catching any of your eyes, if you're a fan of, like, mystery visual novels, I believe the game mentions Danganronpa and Famicom Detective Club, which is a fucking incredible. There's a save load bug we're fixing with Bill tomorrow. I'm probably going to be knocking this out in one shot, so I am not super concerned. Don't need to worry about a save and load bug if you're not saving or loading. God, I'm so excited. It's just, I love idols. I really do. I think there's so much about that, sort of, I don't know the words. I'm not very smart. That sort of exaggerated femininity is something that I find very, very appealing, and it's something that I strive for a lot in my aesthetics and stuff with the 2.0 design that I'm working on with Core right now, and I'm really, really excited. It's just, there's also that idea of purity as well, which I don't buy into as much, but it is really fascinating, and I love I love getting to explore that in a sort of mystery setting. I feel like it's not going to be entirely pleasant, in the sense that, like, there's going to be some fucked shit. But honestly, what's the fun in a mystery if you aren't? Without any further ado, hyperfemininity in the right context. Yeah. Continue. I don't have a save. Let me check settings. I love that. I love the amount of settings you can tweak. From the top. Immediately, I love the music sheets in the. Oh, what? In the. Oh no! Oh no! Thank you for telling me that. Give me 2 seconds. I will fix that right up. Ba 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 ba. Oh no, it's a super easy fix. It's literally 2 clicks. I forgot to change the, Okay, you should be able to hear it now. Perfect. It was the, Zviti. Hello, line! Super fucking cool. God. I'm sorry, like, Taichi's cool. Also, I do want to say, immediately up front, if I ever mispronounce something or, get something wrong, please do correct me. Do not feel bad about it. I am an English speaker. I am Canadian. I am not super familiar with Vietnamese language. I can and will probably fuck up at some point in this playthrough. And I want to do a good job and, you know, say everything correctly, because I feel like a lot of people just brush off a lot of foreign names and words, and I feel like that's really insensitive and mean, and I don't want to do that. So as always, if I say something terribly wrong, feel free to correct me. But Miyako is definitely my girl. I love the wearing the coat of it like a cape. It's just very fun. Ever since we were little, we made a promise to stand on a grand stage together. A dream that's carried us for the past 10 years. Today, that dream was shattered. Oh shit, Mike! The fucking, where did it go? Sorry. I was taking a sip of my drink, and the cap fell. Okay. I did not want to... Sorry. Look. I would have kept going, but I have made the mistake of dropping the cap and then just, like, accidentally knocking it over later, and the entire desk is just coated in Coke, and it's sticky, and it's uncomfortable, and it ruins the mat. It's not a good time. Okay. UI is super duper clean immediately. Just first impressions. I love the background art. It's got a very nice painted style. Again, I don't know, Vin Heaven, I don't know if you're a single developer or a team. If you are, if this is all one person, I am amazed. May? Where are you? This isn't funny anymore. She took a step forward. Do you remember the promise we made? Don't tell me you forgot! May? May! Answer me! No response. Miyuki swallowed. She was just here a moment ago. Where could she have gone? Think! Her home was that way, so maybe? May! May, are you there? It was no use. I searched the entire area, but May was nowhere to be found. I'm sorry. May. Oh! Sirens pulsed through the night, getting louder as each minute passed. They were frantically searching for her. But little did they know, the missing girl was standing right in front of me. There had to be dozens, perhaps hundreds of people outside. Police officers and civilians who joined the fray. Even a helicopter circling overhead. Hello, Line, Bunny, and Nom. We are finding a homicide, I think. Probably. A corpse! This was no ordinary search. It was an all-out, large-scale operation in the middle of the night. But as long as I didn't leave any trails behind, I should be safe, no matter how many of them there were. I had planned for the worst-case scenario, but I didn't expect law enforcement to act this quickly. Was May really that important? An idol trainee from an upcoming idol group that hadn't even debuted yet? Regardless, I couldn't get complacent. The next steps were crucial. I had to make sure the plan was foolproof. For now, I'd lay low and think things through. There was just one problem. The concert was coming up soon. The concert. A lot still needed to be done before then. Would there be enough time? I looked at the calendar and counted the weeks remaining. May 20th. 7 weeks remaining. 7 weeks. What the fuck? I wonder if it was oh, it was 100% killer POV. That is definitely what that was, but who the hell? Why the hell? God, that's fucked. Well, there goes our chances of finding her alive. I gaze out the window, hoping to catch a glimpse of Ayuji's car. Pretty It's already 10, but the boss hasn't arrived yet. Just what is that old man up to? He's never this late. Did he sleep in or something? Or maybe he's having a 10-course meal for breakfast. Well, no use dwelling on it. Guess I'll have to wait. Someone there? Ayaji? I'm coming! Ayaji's not the type to knock. He just barged straight in. This was probably a client, judging by the urgency of those knocks. I love a private detective. Oh, she looks... Oh, boy. Me. Real as fuck. I'm assuming that's the mother, and oh boy, I can imagine that she hasn't exactly been feeling great. Anyways, I'm gonna get a bit away from my microphone for yelling, cause, consider, we got her a blanket and a warm drink. Please help! My daughter's missing and the police can't find her! What? Calm down. She's been missing since yesterday and we're running out of time! Please help! Okay, I understand. Let's take a first, goddammit. Let's take a seat first, shall we? Prologue. Hopes and Dreams. What's such a fun name for a murder? I want to be the best. I want to help Mom and Dad. May Ayano had always been a little girl with the biggest dreams. At just 5 years old, she was taught to play piano by her sister Misa, a 19-year-old who recently graduated high school. This is middle C, Misa said in a warm voice. It's the heart and soul of the piano, so be sure to remember it. Middle C? Wow, what a cool name. I whispered as she places her thumb over the key. In the cold winter night, all they had were each other and a few blankets. And the cold air seeped through the cracks on the wall. Their parents were out working overtime, and there was no heating or air conditioning. You learned that song in one sitting. Great work, May. Thank you. Keep working hard, and maybe one day, Mom and Dad won't have to work us so late anymore. I love piano, and I want to help Mom and Dad. Misa places her hand over her little sister's head. This is so cute! Fuck! Ah! Heaven, when I fucking get you? When I fucking get you? She's so cute. My baby. The fucking baby. Also, I hope you enjoy the voice acting. I know I shall teach you. The hunger and cold fueled May's motivations even further. Deep down, May wanted to help her parents earn money so they didn't have to work so hard anymore. She wanted a better life for everybody. And playing piano was her path to doing that. Unfortunately, Misa took a job overseas, leaving May on her own. No one to guide her, and no one to perform for. But they say the most important thing to becoming successful in the industry is desperation. And May had plenty to spare. It wasn't long until she began elementary school, where she met Miyuki. This would be the spark that ignited her idol journey. We need to act fast. A girl went missing last night on her way home from school. At worst, this could be a kidnapping. At best, she got herself into some sort of accident. Either way, the survival rates for a missing person can go downhill pretty quickly if we don't find them in time. 24 hours, 85% chance of survival. 48 hours, 50% chance of survival. 72 hours, 10% chance of survival. There was no time to waste. Damn it, IAG, you had to go MIA. Damn it, IAG, you had to go MIA at the worst possible time! Looks like I'll have to handle this case without him. Maybe he got kidnapped too. For now, let's gather as much intel as possible from May's mother before heading out. Miss Ayano, before I go out, I need to know. Did you notice anything unusual from May leading up to her disappearance? Unusual? She was so insane. The only thing that felt unusual was the timing of everything. May disappeared only a few days after her concert debut announcement. Oh. It was announced a few days ago that her group would be performing next month on the 20th. Oh, that is a cool menu. I like that little animation. Sorry, UI is very important for a game like this, and this game is absolutely doing a fucking phenomenal job of it. Oh, that UI is good. Oh, that UI is good. May Ayano. I think she's dead, so I don't know if that trust factor is going up. Concert debut has been added to the evidence list. That only got announced a few days ago? Odd. Are there any disputes with May and anyone at school or her personal life? Absolutely not. We would be right on top of it if we knew anything like that. What about any cases of jealousy? None. Anyone I can talk to for more information? Miyuki was with her last night when she disappeared. Her friends from the group might also know something. We chose a pretty minimalistic UI. I fucking love the Famicom Detective Club games. I don't know if... I haven't played the newer ones on Switch, but I've played some of the older ones, and I love those games. Look, there's something so good about a simplistic UI. Like, it is functional, but it's also animated enough to be, you know, interesting to look at, which is very, very important for a game. Like, you can have a simple UI and have it work really well in favor of the game. It reminds me of, like, a smartphone, or, like, that kind of, yeah. I do really like the backgrounds. It's so deep. Yeah, there's tons of life. I love the advertisements in the distance. It just helps give a proper place of setting, and I feel like that's really valuable. And the colors are gorgeous. I know that's, like, a bit of a weird thing to gush over, but I love the bright colors. It really does feel like a very saturated palette, which contrasts really, really nicely with some of the more disturbing and darker crimes. I feel like that contrast is really cool and really, really well done here. Thank you, that's all the information I'll need. I'll go out and start looking for May now. Let's handle the paperwork after, okay? Thank you. Please, bring her back safely. I poured myself a cup of coffee before heading out. It's so pretty. We had access to valuable information thanks to IAG's connection in law enforcement. Nothing can match the intel gathering speed of the police. Oh my god, I love this song. I want to, if I can turn it up a little bit. It's such a... I love this track, actually. Oh my god, it's so fun. How fitting for the game about an idol to have phenomenal music. I entered and see a familiar face. Morning, Tatsuya. Officer Tatsuya looks up from his cluttered desk, showing a hint of surprise. Ah, Miyako! Miyako, long time no see! What brings you here today? Working on a new case? Yeah, the case of Mai Ayano, who went missing yesterday. Do you have any reports from last night's investigation? Urgent case, huh? Please come with me. Officer Tatsuya scrolled through a report on the screen. His brow furrowed. So last night at 9 p.m., the victim, Mai Ayano, had just finished her idol training at Yokohama Arts. After practice, instead of going straight home, she went to the nearby river with her friend Miyuki. The river's just a short walk from the school, no more than 5 minutes. Being so close to the school, it was where the group usually hung out after practice. It's such a cute hangout spot. I really like the... Yeah, no,
The air feels so cool today. I wish we could go out here to practice more often.
It's the perfect temperature, actually. Not too cold, not too warm.
By the way, our stage costumes have arrived. Did you see them?
Oh, did they? How exciting.
They shared some images on Trend Talk. It looks beautiful.
May takes out her phone to check.
Oh, wow! It is beautiful.
They even added wings on it. That is a... Also... I am really interested in seeing how much of the team worked on everything. Because, oh man. I got the dumbest smile on my face, sorry. I love a good mystery visual novel, and this is giving me a lot of the same vibes to, like, the Chrono Jotter, which is one of my favorite mystery visual novels of all time. Just in terms of the art. I love that game so much. It makes me really happy.
Elegant, right?
Ooh, haven't actually played it. It's really good. It does have a bit of a horror lean, but it's really, really good. I'm a big fan. They also did Raining City Millions Recollection, which came out fairly recently. Oh, sorry, ads. It's on my backlog. Hell yeah! Highly recommend it. I adore it. I genuinely think it's one of my favorite. I cried, like, a lot at the ending, and that is a sign that I had a good time. Because, honestly, one of my favorite... I want a game to make me cry. I want to be emotionally affected by a story, and that is why I love visual novels, because they really do have that... It allows you to get connected to the characters in a way that I feel like can be hard to do in a lot of other mediums.
Cuter than I imagined. I can't wait to try it.
After an hour, the girls parted ways and went home. However, May never made it home. It was 10:53 when her parents filed a missing persons report. We sent a few of our guys over immediately. They arrived at 11:21, but she was nowhere to be found. That was when we sent out a larger search party. Over 100 people joined the search, but they found nothing. Not even a single witness. We looked around, and everywhere on her route home, even out at Chopera, she was nowhere to be found. It was like she disappeared into thin air. Odd. I felt a cold feeling in my stomach. Can we rule out a runaway or an accident? Probably. I bet if it were an accident, the search team would have located her by now. And that leaves... Tatsuya's gaze was grim as he nodded, flipping through pages. However, there's been no ransom call, no signs of struggle, nothing. That's quite unusual. It's quite unusual for a search party to turn up so little. Tell me about it. But plenty of people are working on the case. Something's gotta give soon. Guess I've got some digging to do then. You most certainly do. Good luck. Something tells me this case will be more trouble than we hoped for. A text message? I glanced down at my phone. Ah, speak of the devil. It was WAUUUGHHH.
Miyako can't show up today. At the hospital right now. Looks like I'll be getting cut open, so I'll be off the grid for a little while.
Okay. Fair enough. Can I respond with a thumbs up emoji? Just hit him with the, okay.
If I don't wake up, it's all...
Huh? Girl, this is my first time meeting you. That'd be a funny dialogue choice. It would be! I don't know if it would fit with, Miyako's character, but it would be really funny. I felt a chill down my spine. He's hospitalized? That's not good. But can't say it came as a surprise considering his drinking habits. Stay strong, WAUUUGHHH. I'll visit you later. For now, I have a job to do. I am curious, because I don't know if they would introduce a character and have him have, like, a big relationship slot just to kill him immediately. Okay, it would be really funny, actually. Never mind, I take it back, that'd be fucking hilarious. Wow, this important character, he dies immediately. I arrived at Yokohama Arts. The place was eerily quiet. Notices were plastered all over the place, pleading anyone to come forward with information. The whole place was permeated with concern and unease. I then saw some police officers on duty, even a few I recognized. A stern voice from behind interrupts my thought. Excuse me, who are you? I turn around to see... Oh, no. I turned around to see a tall, overbearing man in his 50s. A gold nameplate on his lapel read, Principal Ito. I'm Detective Miyako, here to assist the investigation.
You're a detective? No one told me this.
I'm sorry, it was last minute.
Alright, come with me and we'll get you sorted out.
Instead of they have every disease, it's now they die immediately. After some thorough checks, I was permitted to investigate the school. Oh my god. He's kinda... Yeah, it was lovely to meet you. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and yeah, feel free to work. Joey, that's an old man. He doesn't look that old. It's lovely to meet you. And yeah, I'm really excited. I appreciate lurks even just as much as chatters because, you know, I want to be entertaining. I want to do a good job and make people happy, you know? I want to be able to, yeah. Not everyone has the fucking mental energy or time or just availability to talk and chat, so lurking is highly appreciated. It means a lot to me. Principal Ito directed me to the idol manager, Mr. Kazuhiko Tanaka, who was in charge of the Luminaries. He would provide me with the information I needed, although his class might be busy.
You're a detective, huh? I wouldn't have guessed. You're quite young. As Principal Ito mentioned, I'm Kazuhiko Tanaka, the head of music. What can I do for you?
Are you free to answer a few questions about May's disappearance?
Actually, we're in the middle of something important. Can't you get the information from the police who've just spoken to us?
I'm a private detective. I'm here to approach things from a different angle.
I see. Given the importance of this case, I'll make an exception.
Thank you. Let me jump straight to it. Firstly, I'd like to ask about... This is a fun way to do it.
Is there something significant about the date? There's gotta be, because they did mention 7 weeks until the concert. I've already asked her parents again this, but I'll ask you again just in case. Do you know if May had any enemies or grudges? No. Who would have a grudge against such a sweet girl? You tell me. She's one of the nicest people you ever meet. She's the type of person that goes out of her way to help others and bring joy. Oh my god. That's me! I'll be shocked if this was because of a grudge. Then if not grudges, what about a relationship? Was she in any? As far as I'm concerned, no. There is one caveat, though. We do tell the idols to keep their dating life a secret. Other agencies forbid it entirely. Maybe she's hiding it? Idols can't be allowed to be seen in public with their partner, right? Precisely. Although most people won't care, they'll lose their hardcore fan base if they do. Where's Miyuki? I'd like to ask her some questions. Miyuki's doing a test right now. It's best you come later. I see. Unfortunate timing. I did not notice that there were stats. That's really interesting. That is fascinating, actually. What? Sanity? Cool. That tells me that's... Sanity stat? Yeah, it's a little worrying. Ooh, the sanity stat bode well for my interest. Bode well? Do you mean bodes well? Bird well for my interest. Just a well full of birds. They're all alive and capable of flying out. They just really like it in the well. What's going to happen if May doesn't return? Things are still up in the air. Let's hope it doesn't get to that. But to answer your question, the event might get cancelled or we might get a replacement. I don't call the shots. I don't call the shots, though. That's up to the CEO. Hey, Joy, fancy seeing you here. Hello, Lila! How you doing today? It is great to see you. How have you been? Yeah. Just because the wrapper is wrinkled doesn't mean the candy ain't sweet. I've been great. I'm happy to hear it. Fancy seeing you here. This is my Twitch stream. Where else would I be? It is great to see you, though. I am happy to see it. I'm happy you popped by. As IOG once said, words come light, but the body never does, especially under pressure. I carefully eyed his facial expressions and body language. Yesterday at 10 p.m., where were you? Are you suspecting me? Just trying to rule you out. I don't appreciate being a suspect, but I went home right after teaching. My wife can attest to that. Hi, Nan, as well! Oh my god. Bunch of cool people. Nothing in his body language showed signs of guilt or dishonesty. Either he's telling the truth or this man's good at lying. Good to know you're innocent. He's married? No. Right? Thank you, Cora. I'm glad you backed me up on that one. Oh, fuck! What do you mean, Jake? God damn it! I thought I had an ally. I'm very happy to be here. That makes me happy to hear.
Betrayal. I know, fucking stabbed right in the back. Et tu, Brutus? God fucking damn. I need to stop swearing in every other sentence. Like, I don't know why I do it. It's a little evil. Sometimes I'm really good about it, and sometimes I will just... It's a sentence filler for me. It's like saying, that. It's just like saying, you know? Taking your time to, process your thoughts. Wow, I go, a lot when I'm talking. That is kind of crazy. It's because I don't think before I speak, so I just kind of start letting my mouth walk away from me, and it's a little disorienting. It's a little scary, but it means I'm cool. That's the conclusion that we all should be taking away from this. Can anyone stand to gain anything from May's disappearance? No, it's not like May had money or fame. Who'd stand to gain anything? Please try and think carefully. Any crazy fans or stalkers? Maybe competitors that would benefit from the group failing? Now that you mention it, there might be something. Group called Parade. They're performing on the same weekend as I've been doing that too lately. I just like being silly funny. It's good to be silly funny. You gotta have whimsy. Yeah, and are the two things I say most often. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing, especially when I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to be, and a voice actor, I'm supposed to be good at talking. This is my whole thing. But I still stumble over my words. Constantly. Yo, thank you for following. Now, when does this guy get into my bedroom? Real as fuck. Parade? Not into idol culture, are ya? Girl, you're also human. And are super normal. I don't think they are, actually. I think they're morally bad when only I say them. They're fine for other people, but when I say them, it's a sign that I'm a fraud and a faker and I'm evil. I'm like villainous and scary. I don't think they are, she says, immediately using again. That was the joke, Nan. That was an intentional joke that I said on purpose. It's very rare, but sometimes I do them. Better than my most words. Better than my most said words, which are probably bro, dude, and oh my god, because I begin every sentence with them. I used to be a fucking major bro guy. I don't know what the fuck that sentence means. I used to say bro a lot. I moved out of it because I'm a mature woman now. But trans people not what I meant for that one, but yeah, I guess so. I started saying it ironically, and then I just kept saying it. Kind of like how I used to say epic a lot. Epic win. Shit like that. It's never... It's unfortunate. I've been here for so many streams. Oh my god, that's 10? My style, it's because my style of speech is like a carbon copy of my brother's. Real. I mean, our speech patterns are influenced by those around us. Underhanded tactics? I say mate all the time, it's great because it's gender neutral, bro. But when I say it, I feel like that mate only works for certain accents. Because I'm like, hey mate. No, I don't think it sounds right. It's got...
I want to make a joke, but I don't know. Say mate made you sound vaguely Australian. That was not intentional. I've never been to Australia. That's scary. Yeah, they've been known to use their connections to control the media. Sometimes they'll spread false rumors about idols to sabotage a competitor. Don't ask me how I know.
So you're suggesting Parade might have something to do with May's disappearance?
Absolutely not. Even though they may be a corrupt company, it's still a stretch to jump to that conclusion. But do feel free to look into them, especially the CEO of Parade, Hiroshi Yamada. You'll see what I mean.
Hiroshi Yamada.
Lead obtained.
These are special clues which you can investigate further by visiting the office during your free time. Pursuing leads is crucial to your investigation.
That's scary.
Yeah, I say... Go Galaxies. I have to be careful about saying it every time because I... Hi, boop. Boop!
Minecraft hard mode over there. I can make the chat bigger. That'd be scary. I'm gonna do it. Look at that.
Looks like I got everything I need from here. Next step are to talk to her classmates and find out more about Hiroshi. As soon as I stepped outside, I was stopped in my tracks by one of the students. It seemed she wanted to say something, but instead handed me a note. Before I could even read it, she rushed back inside.
His wife's gonna be next. God, I hope so.
So she's Miyuki? Good. But why the late meeting time? No problem. I can tackle another lead in the meantime. For now, I'll try investigating Hiroshi Yamada, the CEO of...
Detective! We found something!
An officer yells from the other side of the hallway.
Huh? What is it?
Come and see. It's a staircase. Do you think she fell down it?
She was in the park, officer.
Oh, fuck.
A group of officers gathered around what looks like a notebook. Their expressions were a mix of surprise and grim. Whatever they found wasn't good. The officer took a few torn pages from the notebook and showed them to me.
We found these hidden inside one of her textbooks. Seems like she was trying to keep them a secret.
That's the least threatening staircase I've ever seen. Yeah.
There were 3 pages in total. Each of them had about a line on them. A death threat.
Note 1. I'm gonna end you. Note 2. Soon you'll pay the price of fame.
Your songs may fill the air, but soon I'll come back to haunt you.
Well, good news.
I don't know if there's any good news here, actually. This is just bad news, actually. It's a lead, I guess, in a fucked up cosmic sort of way. It's like it feels like a super fancy office building. This is an art school. Which, honestly, I don't know if that gets across super well, just because then again, it is very formal, is one of my things. I think having more, public works in the space would help give that idea. That is just my thought. It does help. It is very, very pretty, though. Like, again, I'm not meaning to, like, criticize the art here. And this is the style for one of the buildings. Very fair. No, I'm not saying it's inaccurate to an art school. Like, do not get me wrong. I am in no way implying that. I'm saying it doesn't necessarily feel like an art school. It's a difference between realism and, the impression it gives. You know? I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Like, it can be accurate, but still not really feel like the place, I guess. But for the record, I do think that this sort of empty white feel is very intentional. Like, I don't know if that, I don't know if there was a particular meaning towards that. From what I can gather, it seems like they were all enjoying their time at school so far. But if I were to read into it, I could say, I can see how it would work, kind of thing. Yeah. Again, I just don't have enough information to go off right now. So I'm just like, these are all just my thoughts for now. I don't want to be one of those people who, like, criticizes the game for, like, several hours but hasn't really thought about it, you know? Because I feel like it could be representing them how they feel about it in terms of it being sort of lifeless. Like, if they found school a place where they did not feel safe, they felt isolated and alone, that is something that this art kind of does get across. I don't know if that feeling is necessarily intentional or if I'm just reading too much into things. But if that is intentional, it would be really cool. I just like theorizing and trying to put together pieces ahead of time, you know? Obviously, murder mysteries, I think that's just how high schools look like. I wouldn't know. My high school life was, weird, to say the least. Maybe a fancy, expensive one. Mine was basically bricks. It looked like a prison, my school. I'm like, yeah, duh. It was not good. It was not a pleasant experience. I don't remember a lot of it for a variety of reasons. But man. I had to sign an asbestos. What? Huh? Cheesecake, what the fuck? Are you just gonna, you're just gonna say that and not elaborate? Okay. I looked up at the officer who gave me the note. The asbestos got them. The asbestos finally caught up to him. Tragic, really. Man, I'm really, really enjoying the game so far, though. That's why I am, like, trying to, like, theorize and make notes about the art design and stuff, because of, like, I'm really enjoying... I'm excited about these characters and the mystery. I feel like it's being very well set up so far. We got, like, that little teaser at the start, but I don't have enough information to go off from there. Like, there are so many threads I want to pull at more and see if there's anything deeper lying beneath them. And that is a very, very good feeling for a mystery visual novel to evoke. And this game has done it phenomenally. I think all the character designs are charming and cute, and the emotions are portrayed pretty well. In terms of notes so far, I would say the translation can be good. It's definitely not a bad translation by any means. I feel like it can lack distinctive ways of characters speaking. Like, I feel like a lot of it is with the same sort of voice. Which is fine, and that is not necessarily a critique by any means. Well, okay, it is, but it's not like a huge flaw or a problem with the game. It could have just been from some crazy fans.
It could have just been from some crazy fans. You know how it is these days.
keep these hidden, though? I would have just discarded them if I was a crazy fan. If it was just a crazy fan.
Good point. Something does add up. Doesn't add up. Maybe the forensics will be able to analyze it?
Please let me know if anything comes up. For now, I'm going to continue my investigation.
Will do. Hope you find something soon.
Normally, this would be my lunch break. But with such a time-sensitive case, I couldn't afford to waste valuable time. With some hours before our appointment with Miyuki, I headed back to Hoshiko Agency to continue my research. During free time events, you can choose where to spend your time. Oh, that's sick! That's a really cool mechanic. That's fun. By visiting Hoshiko Agency, you can further research the case by investigating your collected leads. Only one lead can be investigated per free time event, although that can change with higher intelligence levels. Select the lead to investigate. Interesting. So that's what stats are for. Interesting. I know the Chrono Jotter also had a stats system that I think was really cool. In terms of a stats system that I really fuck with in terms of how it works, again, I love the Chrono Jotter's temporary points system. For those of you who haven't watched the playthrough of that game, basically, per chapter you get a... Since there are skill checks that require a certain, like, amount of points into a certain thing, you can, you get temporary points with each chapter, and you can spend those temporary points to boost a specific stat for a check. So you can, like, save them for a bigger check, or you can, dump all your stats into that thing. Yeah, it's a really cool idea, and I really like it. You only get so many throughout the game, and it's only enough for, like, 1 or 2 checks. So you have to really consider, like, is this a lead that I want to spend my points to pursue? You do get opportunities to improve a stat with each chapter as well, which helps balance it in terms of figuring out what you want to build. Well, okay, what you want to put your points into. I don't know if there's much of a build in the game, because it is all just dialogue checks. But it's an extra layer of consideration that I think is really, really interesting. And works really well for that sort of visual novel style. Would there be consequences if you pursued a lead that turned out to be nothing? From what I remember, it's mostly, there are a few important scenes that help flesh out characters, but nothing strictly necessary that you won't be locked out from, like, a good ending or anything like that, or you won't be able to, like, solve the case. It is mostly just, additional flavor. A while ago, my brother asked me if I heard about a streamer he was watching called Joey Curbs, and I went, wow, where do I know that from? Oh, shit! That's awesome! Oh my god! That is insane to me, actually. I'm sorry, I'm always really thrown off whenever anyone knows who I am outside of my streams. I'm like, okay, I exist here, in this little bubble. Outside of that, I don't think anyone thinks I exist, but then I do. I'm like, oh fuck, that's scary. I'm scared. Having good taste runs in the family. Oh, that's really sweet. I do genuinely try my best to have a good stream for all of you. I put a lot of work into these. Like, genuinely, I'm really, really passionate, and I love doing this, and it's been going really well lately, and I'm just so fucking grateful to everyone here. You're genuinely one of the best audiences I could ever ask for, and I'm so grateful every day that I get to talk to you all. I decided to look in Hiroshi Yamada and Parade, a lead that the police aren't investigating. I leaned back on my chair as I pulled up articles, blogs, and discussion threads about Parade and their CEO. What? Yeah, right! I'm just no, that's fine. Again, I appreciate lurkers. People do not have to talk in my streams for me to appreciate them. Wow. I'm looking at my Madoka figurine on my desk right now and being like, wow. She's my inspiration. The reason for the season. We lurk and amass an army. Yeah. And sometimes we send that army to go kill people. For sport. Hi, Dre. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. A few rumors were circulating online before establishing Parade at HQ, Hiroshi had been involved in an underground group tied to a crime and illegal business deals. Several lawsuits were filed against Parade HQ, and two allegations stood up. Hey, I never said it was for sport. I'm a mercenary. Corporations take all the fun out of murder. Once you start getting money involved, it just becomes a big mess, you know? 1. Unfair contract practices. 2. Embezzled funds. However, both cases were dismissed due to lack of evidence. Hiroshi had a spotless, clean record. I decided to look elsewhere. After searching for a while, I found an old newspaper clipping that caught my eye. It was about a young idol, Haruka, who was a former member of Parade. She'd been one of Parade's most promising stars, but she suddenly disappeared and retired before her concert. The official statement cited mental health concerns. What? Whatever was going on, Hiroshi's record was spotless despite several accusations against him. I'm here to achievement grind. What do you mean achievement grind? There are achievements? If there were Joy Curb Steam achievements, what would they be? Bully Joy 100 times. Make her cry. Yeah, you're so charismatic and your presentation's so good that I just assumed you're wildly successful at it. I'm charismatic? I had no idea. I don't know what it is that makes me charismatic. I feel like I'm flailing around like a blind, and a gold achievement would be asking about the president's shoelaces. He wears Velcro. Fucking got it. I nailed it in one. That was... How did I fail at high-fiving myself? How did I fuck that up? I'm in both parties in this hand high-five! Ow! Ow. Okay. Ow. Do you not know about the president's shoelaces? Why would I know about that? The fuck? What does that even mean? It's a oh, okay. That makes more sense. I thought there was like some actual like news story about the fucking president's shoelaces. I'm like, what is going on with your country? You know what? I would not be surprised. Man, the surprises got people gunning for him. There remained a lot of questions to be answered. I closed my eyes. That's enough research for today. Intellect increased. Sanity... Okay. Before heading out, I made a call to Parade HQ and tried booking an appointment with Hiroshi. A clerk picked up on the other end, but he told me Hiroshi's out for business and didn't mention when he'd be back. Yeah, no, I don't know a lot of Tumblr memes, unfortunately. I know a few. I arrived back at Yokohama Arts. Yes, it's a classic Tumblr. Okay. I don't know why... Why did they add a dash to your message? It was a post... It was a post like, here's a secret code to let each other know you were on Tumblr, where you'd compliment someone's shoelaces and the secret response would be, thanks, I stole them from the president. Oh, that's... It's not the worst joke I've heard. Dash was added so they could clear large gaps. Oh, okay. It didn't take me long to find Miyuki standing alone by the school gates. I scanned the place, but it seemed everyone else had already left. Sorry to keep you waiting, Miyuki.
Oh, there you are. I'm glad you came on time.
You normally stay back this late?
No, not normally. But we've been busy rehearsing for the upcoming concert.
I see. Busy schedule, huh? You want to find a better place to talk first?
Sure, let's go somewhere livelier.
I love having conversations with myself. This is just half my streams. Like, I don't think this surprises anyone anymore, you know? I have mastered the art of talking to myself. We headed down the road and stopped on the sidewalk of Jintami Upper City. Despite her calm demeanor, I noticed her breathing patterns looked rapid and shallow. Something was on her mind. Something on your mind? You wouldn't call a detective out here just for fun, would you?
Maybe I would.
Who knows? What is it you want to talk about?
There's two things.
I mastered that art back in elementary school. Skillish. Fuck! You got me beat. I really feel that. It's the common voice actor thing, honestly. It's really common. I don't mind it. It's fun. I can't win arguments in any other situation. Real as fuck. Me when I destroy my opponent in the art of debate.
There's two things. First, I noticed something unusual about May's behavior. And then there's this note I found in her bedroom.
Me when I get all my debate skills from r/am I the asshole? Like some sort of master debater. Why did I read that one out loud? Fuck you. I hate. I'm filled with rage and violence. So fucking mean to me all the time for no reason. I did. Unusual behavior.
Over the past week, May has been acting strangely. She'd always be looking over her shoulder and avoiding quiet places. Looking back, she must have been fearful of something. I wonder if she knew something was going to happen.
May was acting paranoid? Perhaps this could be due to... We found May was receiving death threats from an unknown source. Do you have any idea who could have... Disgustingly good. Thank you! Oh my gosh, yeah! Smile did all the art for them, and it is so good. It makes me fucking angry. Furious. Terrified. Tired. Exhausted. It's got a bunch of really cool expressions. I really like this one when I'm just, like, being informative, you know? It's just a good chat one. Cuteness aggression. Yeah, that's the fun thing about the model, is it's squishy and bouncy. I remember Smile working hard on this. She fucking did the best work on them, though. It's all animated by hand, which is terrifying, honestly. Which is really impressive. I love the bounce it does between each of the poses. Yeah, no, she did a lot of work on all of them. Because I wanted it to look... That's one of the things that I've always been really passionate about when it comes to VTubing models. I want it to look, like, animated, you know? I don't want it to be, like, just some anime girl just standing there, you know? Without any, like, without any personality. I want it to be, like... I want it to be very expressive, which is why I want it to be, like, push what I can do in terms of expressions. Which is really fun and really cool, and a lot of VTuber models just kind of have that... They are all very concerned about looking good at all times. Which is absolutely a fair concern to have, but I want my model to look a little bit fucked up and, like, silly sometimes, you know? Because that, like, if you exaggerate an expression too much, it looks... like, and there's like that in between, and it can look a little smilly. It can look a little silly. Like, that's fun. That gives it life and personality and fun, and it's really cool. And I want to be able to do that with my models and everything. I don't want it to just sit there and like look pretty, you know? I want it to be as physically expressive as I am in real life, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I talk with my hands a lot. I am very, very exaggerated, and I think that's cool, and I want my model to reflect that, instead of just being like... Hello, it is me, the VTuber.
Hello, everybody.
I love that you have strong opinions on this. It really pays off in how not... Yeah, no, that is something that I am very much... Again, it's no... I fucking love what you want to do. I do not want to tell anyone else what they should be doing with their time. I am entirely saying how I want to be a VTuber. I'm also very much inspired by, like, a lot of, Nichijou and Slice of Life, like, idol anime and magical girl shows. So, and that all has that very exaggerated, again, exaggerated femininity, which I think is very, very cool and pretty, and that's something that I'm leaning into a lot more with the new model. Again, Cora's been helping me out with that, and she's done fucking amazing work. It's sparkly. It's sparkly. Look, if you can't have, like, a little sparkly, then what is even the fucking point? Yeah, it's so not a surprise that you talk with your hands. Yeah. You know what? Let me post a quick little sneaky peeky. Because it's still very early on and it's nowhere near done yet, so I'm comfortable showing off a quick preview. Look at it. Look at it. Core did fucking amazing. Look at it. Yeah. It's leaning so much more into the magical girl aesthetic with the bows, and Core, that's your work? That's sick, dude. Core is an incredible artist. If you see my schedule graphics, Core did the art for those. Like this. The curb standing here. Yeah, Cora's been a super fucking cool artist. And, like, just an incredible friend of mine for the longest time, and I very much value them and their friendship. I love all my friends. They all mean so much to me, and I really want to just... I want you all to know that you are really, really important to me. And I'm so grateful to every single one of you for popping in my streams. It really does mean a lot to me, and I struggle to put that into words. Man, it feels like forever now. Yeah, no, it's been like 5 years or something like that. 4.5 maybe? Yeah, 4. So 2012, yeah. Jesus. And Smile. It's Scomi's art is fucking so good. This is probably like one of the this art captures a lot of the vibes that I love and want to capture in the vibe in my in the model. Like, it's just so fun and sparkly and fun and just cute. I want to be... There's a line between, like, wanting to be hot and wanting to be cute. And I want to be right in that middle. I mean, yeah. I can't say I know you well beyond surface level, but everything I do know is really nice and fun. That means a lot to me. And again, I don't mind. Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty... I am not a very complex person a lot of the time. I just really enjoy doing this, and I don't think there's much deeper insight beyond that. This makes me really happy, and I enjoy doing it with everyone. Sorry, this music is, like, getting me emotional. It's like it's that one fucking Raining City song all over again. God damn it.
Death threats? Who would send her that?
You were closer to her. Did you know anyone who might have had a grudge on her?
How dare you make me— Dell as well, hi!
Dell is super duper fun. I know we haven't talked in a while, but it's so cool. Honestly though, I keep meaning to comment on it. Feel free. You are more than welcome. I like it. Bella's a delight. Really, yeah. A phenomenal artist as well. Everyone here is just so cool. It's such a good song. This game has had an incredible soundtrack across the board. Like, genuinely. Line, hi! I know you popped in here earlier, but you're another person I want to give a message of appreciation to, because Line has been here for forever, and they are an incredible artist, and just a generally really cool person. I love games. I'm gonna be having so much fun once this game's full release comes out.
I see her every day, and I've never seen anyone who remotely dislikes her. He was the sweetest person you'll ever meet. That's why this is all so shocking.
Was she involved in any relationships?
Not at all.
What was she hiding it? Mr. Tanaka told me the idols had to keep their dating life a secret. The spaghetti was concluded. You're cool. You're cool too, Axu. I see you a lot in the Wolves chat, and you're genuinely an amazing presence to be around as well. The Wolves in general are just the fucking sweetest. Ah! Scary. This is appreciated, Joy. It's fine. I'm not saying it for thanks or anything like that. I don't know. I value my community a lot, and... Hi, welcome. We were being sappy, and then you came in here with the bricks!
They have to keep it a secret from him and other people, but not me. I'm her friend, and I know everything. Besides, she's too busy to even meet new people.
Oopsie. No, you're all fine. I'm happy to have you here. Accordingly. Yeah, this does track for awe. It's how they say hello, and that makes me happy. Because as long as... Again, as much as I'm, like, jokingly mad about the bricks, it means a lot to me. And having you here is so valuable. Hey, everyone here is just so goddamn cool. It's, oh my god, yeah, go to bed! Sleep well, though. I had a really fun time having you in here. It was really nice getting to talk to you properly on stream. Yuki holds out a page with a code on it. IENSKMUS5005. It's been wonderful to swing by, and I'll make sure to do so again. Yeah, for the record, the Of the Devil stream tomorrow is at about 4 hours earlier from now. So it should be slightly earlier and not 3 a.m. for you when stream starts. So you won't have to worry about staying up super duper late. Just... OMG, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow! I'm really excited. I fucking love Of the Devil. Two mystery game visual novels back to back. I am not complaining. Speaking of 3 a.m., Heinz! Hi! I appreciate you being here. Please go to bed. Heinz, I did see your art in general art. Really fucking pretty as always. Heinz is an incredible artist. Known them for forever, drawing big titty mermaid cookies. Never mind, actually, carry on. That's important.
I have no idea what it means, though. Maybe you can figure it out.
Eggy check? Okay. Okay. Hi, game. Cute. Shame she's probably dead. She is so cute. Oh my god. Heaven, I don't know if you're still in chat, but look. They did it. They did May. Not May. May, yeah. Personal eggy. Soggy idiot. You're pretty. Do you want the sketch? I do. Oh my god. It's him. And Pokemon. It's him. Question mark Pokemon. That's so fucking... Maple's art is so good. Yeah. Maple. Sketch sent. Let me pull it up. Since we're already doing an Aggie check. Whoa. God damn, girl. Yeah. Okay. Hot. Moving on. Heinz is super duper cool. I want to talk more just because it's really nice. I really enjoy your presence. Same with Cheesecake. Call me Davy Jones the way I'm getting lost in that logger. A guy in hot black pearl cookie makes me clap like a seal, yeah. Also, yeah, enjoy yours too. Yeah! Means a lot to me. Aw, fuck you, making me so emotional. I hope everyone's been having great holidays. I know I haven't been here long. Thank you for the long message. Sorry, I need to... So I've been dodging Of the Devil Chapter 2 spoilers. I have not been playing Chapter 2. I went in completely blind. We're in the middle of Chapter 1. We just got to the, first twist in the court case when we closed off last time. I've also been avoiding dodging spoilers. Chat, let me scroll. Fuck, you make me so emotional. I hope everyone's been having great holidays. I know I haven't been here long, but your unbridled honesty and joy and yearning for indie games, and no matter how bad the game is, always want the best for the devs and games as a whole. Want to makes me so happy. It gives me the warm fuzzies. Your streams like a warm blanket. And being around the Toy Curves community never... Fuck. Never fails to make my day. Okay. That means... It means a lot to me. Sorry. Just... No, you're fine. I'm just a little... That means... It means a lot to me. Sorry. Okay. Calm, collected, super duper cool streamer. Oh, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Del. That really does mean the world to me. I want to have a positive impact on people, and I want to help. I want to make everyone happy and make the world a better place where I can. And doing that through silly little streams is just knowing it has an impact on people means the world to me. That's payback. Now you get the emotional fuzzies on virtual head packs. Head pats for you too, Del. Freya! Oh my god, hi! I'm crying right now! Hello! How are you doing today? For those of you who aren't already, please do follow Freya, fucking amazing other streamer. Yeah, we're good. Sorry, this music's been making me real fucking sappy. Mid-crying session, right? Yeah, no, that's how it's gotta be sometimes. Freya's a fucking amazing VTuber, also does a lot of really cool indie games. Genuinely a really cool streamer. Do go follow her. Give her some support, she absolutely deserves it. Incredible. For those of you who are coming in from Freya and don't know who I am, I'm Drake Kurtz. I'm a professional voice actor. I play indie games that people may or may not have heard about. Oh, is this fucking music again? This happens every time. Yeah, Freya's also the super cutest. Yeah, true, actually. Best yet. That's scary. We need new music to lock in with. Yeah, no. Look, I am very, very affected by music. I came back from getting shot with an electric air. What? In real life? In real life? In real life? Sorry, I just wanted. Raising games are hard. Oh, okay. In Minecraft. Oh, okay. I'm like, what kind of stream are you doing? Hello, are these lesbians? No. We are, okay. This is Whispers of the Luminaries. It is a very, very good mystery visual novel that is upcoming. I'm currently showcasing it for Southeast Asia Games Onward 2025. It is coming from Vietnam. It's been really fucking good so far. It's been absolutely incredible. I just electric shock like, what? Okay, I need you to elaborate, but I will finish this introduction first. The white-haired girl is super lesbian, just not for the girl talking. Yeah, it is about a missing, likely murdered rising idol, who mysteriously disappears. And so, you're pulled into a web of mystery. Deceit. I don't know how to do cool I don't know how to do cool words, but it's been really fucking cool. It is really cool so far. It's inspired by Danganronpa and Famicom Detective Club, which are really fucking good games. And the game is absolutely amazing. It's been really, really solidly written. It's had gorgeous art and backgrounds. Famicom Detective Club, yeah! Oh, I love Famicom Detective. That's a fucking throwback. They did recently do the Switch releases for the newer games. I believe those are remakes of the earlier games. I don't know. Haven't played the Switch ones, but those games are incredible. And if you enjoyed those, I feel like this is absolutely up your alley. It's been a really solid mystery game. It's got some really cool mechanics. It's got a good UI. I don't know how the stat system works quite yet, but it's got like relationship trackers and stuff, and I'm really enjoying it. It's genuinely really fascinating and really fun. It's been a really good time. So if you enjoy games like this, go wishlist it on Steam. The link is pinned the link to it is pinned in the Twitch chat. That's the word. I'm so smart. IENSKMUS 5005. What is this? Some secret code? Is that not a book number? I think that's a different system, but I'm just gonna say it is a book. It could be 1,000 possibilities, but there's no way to pinpoint exactly what it could be. You gushing about this game, I think, would be a very fun stream idea for something like your debut anniversary. A game where you rank a tier list of all the games you played on stream. If that's too many, then just, like, within the past year. Let me go... I want to pull up... I have a list of games that I've completed on stream. 104. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! That's all on stream, by the way. That is not including games I've played off stream. I have a lot of playlists and like games that I have done like ongoing series for. A lot of these are also one-shots and like small indie games. Like I have the Momodora games take up 5 slots on here. Most of those were done in one stream. Like it's a lot of indie stuff. And shorter games, so it's not super surprising. I still need to watch the In Stars and Time stream. Yeah. Joey's very gay and very merry. Yeah. That's really impressive. That would make like a good 2-part stream. Yeah. For sure. Honestly, I have no idea when my debut was. I don't know if I can do a debut anniversary. I'm just gonna say I debuted on my birthday, March 7th. Do they know about me shipping Sifrin with my son? They do not. You have In Stars and Time streams? That is... Cheesecake, that is how I got started in voice acting. Like, professionally. I voice acted through the entire game, solo, and I think it's still some of my best work, honestly. I also did a bunch of comic dubs. Edited them all myself and stuff. Those are available on my YouTube channel. I'm really fucking proud of them, but that is how I got a lot of my, I was one of the main, like, fandom voices for Sifrin for the longest time. I had a few different ways I played him. It depended on the direction that they were going, but I tended to play him a bit more quiet and just generally anxious until he starts falling apart. Yeah. It's really good. I enjoyed voicing him a lot. The raid happened. I want to let you introduce yourself, but alright, it's my turn now. Oh yeah! Go, feel free. But yeah, no, I love In Stars of Time. It's my favorite game of all time, and it... Okay, since we're already being sappy, I'm gonna... Your ability to switch up continue... Yeah. That is totally fair. It's a lot of practice, I think, getting a voice you're comfortable with. Mute the OST for a second? Okay. Oh, wrong button. Are you gonna send something? Can I tell you? I can tell your Twitch channel was made January 31st. Do you know if you streamed like immediately after creating your Twitch account? No, I did not. I know it was like out of use for like a year. Like, I can say for a fact that I could not have
I don't think this is gonna help, Heinz.
Okay. Take that. I got to know you around the In Stars and Time days, and I ended up growing distant from that and a bunch of other things in general. But when I started coming back here, it was very easy to connect with you again, and I mean that as a very wonderful and good thing. Getting to meet you really helped me through a harder time for me, and now I have a cozy little corner of the internet. Like, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. That's really fucking sweet, and I can't believe I'm reading it to this fucking song. Why would you do this? For the record, it is an emotional scene. I can't voice act with that. God. What a soundtrack to be sappy to. Okay, I was going to say... I was gonna go on a bit of a personal tangent just because... Actually, I can't say a lot of that stuff because that's major spoilers for In Stars and Time, and I don't want to spoil In Stars and Time on a completely unrelated stream that's supposed to be for an event that is completely unrelated to that stream, but... its portrayal of certain things that are very, very personal to me. I saw something that I had never seen in anything, any media like that before, and it genuinely, I think, changed my life. I would not be where I am today without it. Like, obviously the portrayal of, like, depression and stuff is really, really good, but that is not really what I'm talking about. It's just something very, very personal to me, and I struggle to keep it together on stream, but it genuinely is it's something that means so much to me. Ooh, nice, I don't have time to watch them now, but I sure will once the semester starts. That is fine. There's no pressure for anyone to watch it. If you do want to watch any part of it, the Act 5 voice acting, I feel like that's some of my best work. I got the right amount of heartbreak.
Did May write this? Did May write this? It certainly looks like her handwriting.
What's the idol program that your school has? I've never heard of one.
It's called the Talent Cultivation Program.
I played Spelunky 2, that's your debut. Oh, okay. I believe I was a Facecam streamer at that time. You also mean a lot to me. It's nice having a place where I can reliably go to most days of the week. Yeah, that means a lot to me. Just a place where people can feel comfy. Yeah, no, yeah. I believe that my first few months of streams were, actually therapy ordered, as a means to sort of, because I was very bad at journaling, so I needed a way to, so I wanted a way to remember the games that I play, because I have, for a variety of reasons, severe memory issues. So but I didn't want to forget the experiences that I had, so it was suggested that, like, if I stream or, like, record my gameplay, then I could go back and remember it. And I remember, even if none by name, most games you streamed, I struggle with a lot of them. I do actually sometimes go back to watch my own VODs just to kind of remember it. It's bad. Brain injuries will do that to you. I don't recommend them. But being able to go back and see and sort of remember those things, it just means a lot to me. And that's how this started for the longest time. And then I found that I really loved doing it. Or yours is canon voices, or a mix of the two voices, if that makes sense. It's fucking good. Yeah. Favorite, funniest part was me simping for Isabeau the entire time, but yeah, no, it's... Oh, man. Sorry, I'm like really sappy right now. I can't express with words the amount that this has changed my life. Fundamentally, I don't know where I would be without this. If I didn't start doing this. Because I wouldn't be a voice actor, I wouldn't really even be me. But I am. And you guys are here. And that just means a lot to me. Sorry, I'd like it. Fuck this song. This song does things to me. It's one of the fucking best songs I've ever heard. It's mean to me and cruel. I'm all like, oh, yeah, no, I'm not a music understander. But I am so easily influenced by music. Okay. I enjoy any game playlist. It's honestly a really good time, just us having fun and being silly. I do hope whenever we can do so, we're one of the very few friends I have, I think, insanely positive about. That... I can say the same to you. I think all of my friends are some of the most incredible people I have ever met. Kind, patient, genuinely just way funnier than me, and it's fucked up. I'm surrounded by so many incredible people, and there are times where I'm like, I don't know if you are funny. I'm aware. Also, why are there two chats? Why is it fucked? No, your name is just... Oh, it's because the name is so long that it fucks up the chat window. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I did not notice it did that. Oh my god. I'm fighting back the ads. Hold them off. Hold them off. Hold the line. I'm just surrounded by so many incredible people that I feel insanely lucky to be here. I'm also an Issa simp. I feel you on that. Issa was the first fictional man I was like, put a ring on it. However, I want them to get with spoilers more than me simping for... Yeah. Thankfully, the Venn diagram between me and that person is a circle, so, hey, thriving. Did I ever mention the fact that I do also have a severe pineapple allergy? There are other things, but yeah, no, that is really funny. They're putting me down tomorrow. God, I think I remember you said... I said, yeah. I guess I know your answer to pineapples on pizza, then. Yeah. Honestly, it'd be a really funny way to assassinate me, so I can at least put that on my on my mental wall. I'm like, tier list of ways I want to go out. Someone handing me pineapple on pizza. Sword fight with a pretty woman. Actually, sword fight with a pretty woman is way above pineapple on pizza. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta go. Have a nice. That's totally fine, Cheesecake. Unless you already told me. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know for sure. I forget things. Huh? To what, Core? If you're talking about dying in a sword fight to a pretty woman, there's just something really hot about sword fights. Just, there's that intimacy with the sword, you know? Like, if you just shoot someone, you can be like 50 feet away. That's not hot. True, there are assault 10 women I'd let run me through. Real as fuck. There's a Harvest Moon-like farming sim taking place in a prehistoric era. One villager at high affection gives you a recipe for pineapple pizza, telling you to please take it off my hands, because it's causing war within my family. That's hilarious. Wow, this is great. What is it? Pina colada. Explosion. Yeah. I don't know, I think being shot by a hop... They would have to be close. Like, it can't be, like, through, like, a sniper rifle, you know? There's no intimacy there. You're, like, 50 feet away. How are you gonna, like, hold my dying corpse and smile, like, menacingly down at me? How are you gonna do that if you're 50 feet away and I'm bleeding out? Did you think of that? That's fucking thought not. Stupid bitch. Dying via pineapple and pizza to maintain the agenda with my final breath. I don't know, may still be hot. No, I think that's better. I want to know they didn't care enough to touch me. Sorry, that's not normal. Oh my god, girl. I respect the hustle. I'm sorry, I was not familiar with your game. Kinda hot? Yeah, no, you're right. Flare gun. Okay, remember when we were streaming a video game that I'm showcasing? Feel free to wishlist it again on Steam. It's super fucking good. It's so good.
It's called the Talent Cultivation Program. Kitameki Entertainment recently introduced it to our school. We're the best art school in the country, and they wanted to find and nurture talent here.
Kirameki Entertainment?
They're our agency. They're responsible for funding our whole program, including our salary.
You're getting a salary?
Only a small one, but they pay for everything. Our weekly allowance, training sessions, makeup stylists, clothes, food, water.
Oh, and no trainees got paid.
Sounds pretty cool, right? There's a catch, though. If we debut and become popular, we'll have to pay everything back to them.
That sounds more like a loan. Consider, pretty woman looking/talking down to me on a phone call, having her final moments be listening to her and looking for her in a daze before glass becomes petals in the air, only to become roses as blood mixes with... Okay. You know what? Okay, I see the vision. I respect it. I agree, I don't find death by weapons of any kind as death by their hand. Like, I want to feel them physically when I die. Guns have no intimacy. However, the idea that you're so disgusting to be touched is hot. That sounds more like a loan.
You can think of it that way, but I think of it more like an investment. If we fail, they lose the money, but if we succeed, we split the profit.
So, who exactly are investing in this? Who are the owners?
I'm not sure how much I can say. Will you keep everything here a secret?
Everything will be kept confidential. If her pulse doesn't overpower mine into unanimity, what's even the point? We're so normal in chat. Hi, I don't know if VN Heaven is still in chat and lurking right now. If you are, I am so sorry. This has been a, like... You've got a very intimate view of myself, and I'm very sorry. for the record, for those of you who are new in chat, the developers were in chat earlier, and they said they would lurk, so they might... Head in hands? Yeah. I'm so normal, just don't show me a hot anthropomorphic avian or wolf. Real as hell.
Yumi Nakamura is the CEO. She's the one who gave us our contracts and pays us. She's the main investor in the company. Then there's Jimmy Inoue, who is next idol. Not entirely sure what his role is. Lastly is Mr. Tanaka, our teacher. His primary role is as a producer.
Inoue is part of it too, that makes sense.
Miyuki, can you please walk me through what happened last night when you were with May at the river?
Miyuki's voice wavered as she began. Her normally calm and collected demeanor had partially dissolved.
I kept replaying it over and over in my mind, and each time it just doesn't make sense.
She bit her lower lip.
I should have seen that something was wrong. May was my friend. How did I miss such obvious signs?
In hindsight, it's obvious, but you couldn't have known what was about to happen. You can't blame yourself.
As a group leader, it was my responsibility to look after everyone. To make sure they were okay. I was so caught up in rehearsals and the debut. I didn't notice. I should have seen that she was struggling.
Did anything strange happen that night?
When we were talking about her idol costume, she took out her phone. That was when I noticed the money in her bag. There was at least 50,000 yen in there. It may not seem like much, but that's a lot for her. I have no idea why she was carrying it, though. We talked for a while before going home. You know the rest.
Thank you for sharing the story. I just have one question. May seems like the type to help people. Say a stranger comes up and asks her for help. Would you do it? Would she do it?
May was kind, but she wasn't gullible. There's a 0% chance she would have gone with a stranger in the middle of the night, especially without...
The character you play is pretty. I'm playing all the characters, Oh, you mean the protagonist, yeah. Howdy, King! Even if it wasn't a stranger, then if it wasn't a stranger, could it be someone close to her?
Someone close to her? Like, who?
You know her better than anyone else. Was there anyone she trusted that she might have went with?
Apart from her family, there was only us, her friends whom she trusts. I don't think there's anyone else.
Then how did she disappear without a trace? Just keep an eye out for anything unusual, okay? That's all the questions I have for you.
Wait a minute. Can I also ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
I can't shake the feeling that something horrible has happened to May. Can you please be honest with me? What do you think happened? What are the chances that we'll be able to see her again?
Oh, this is a tough choice. But I want to be honest with her. The longer the case goes on, the less likely May is still alive. If in the first 24 hours, there's an 85% chance of survival. After 48 hours, it's 50. And after 72 hours, it drops to 10%.
I see. Thanks for the honesty.
At the end of the day, those are just numbers, and every case is different. All we can do is hold our hopes high.
Did you find anything out yet? Any leads? Any suspects?
Slow down, Miyuki. We're still gathering evidence. It's too early to conclude anything.
Sorry.
I love that. That little, like, a relationship trust icon going up is so pretty. Like, that is really good UI. I fucking adore that immediately.
Thanks for going out of your way to do this. I know you're in a tough spot, but don't give up, okay?
Thank you. I'll remain positive for her.
If you remember anything, just give us a call. Have a good night.
Same to you.
Miyuki leaves. It's time to call it a day here. I just realized I haven't eaten today. Guess I'll pay Starlight a visit.
Oh, hell yeah, new song. Thank God. Oh, and this one's a lot more funky. Hell yeah. This one's a lot more chill. Hell yeah. Okay.
I entered Starlight's sip. Miyuki doesn't appear to be around. Probably upstairs. I took a seat at my usual spot near the window, gazing at the city lights. It was the perfect atmosphere to reflect on the case.
Well, if it isn't my favorite trouble magnet.
Good timing, Yuki. I have some questions for you.
Oh, you got yourself a new case? What's the scoop this time?
You don't need me to tell you, it's all over the news.
Huh? You know I don't watch the news.
Ah, white man! Scary. I was gonna ask if Yuki was his girlfriend. Well, was her girlfriend, and I'm very disappointed to know that it's a man.
It's nothing but brainwash.
Fair point. Well, the gist of it is, a girl went missing on her way home yesterday. They sent out a large search party, but found nothing.
I just fell to my knees in a Walmart. Devastated. A missing person? It's quite serious.
I pulled up my phone and showed Yuki her picture. You got a lot of customers here. Maybe you've seen her before?
Let's see.
You know her? Yeah, that's May? She's the one missing. How in the world do you know her? She comes here with a group of friends. Not often, but we have spoken. She seems like a nice girl who's very passionate about her music. She jokingly said that when she becomes famous, she'll buy her most expensive drink. Last time she came here was a few weeks ago, but she wasn't with her usual friends. Instead, she was with some guy I didn't... She was with some guy I didn't recognize. They reserved a VIP room upstairs. No, it's much worse than a... Not just a man, but oh boy, this is bad news. Bad news. Wait, some guy? Yuki, do you know who this guy was? Unfortunately, no, we didn't check his ID. How old was this girl again? They're in high school. And judging from the safe, it can, like, not super old either. They're definitely minors is the point. And what about surveillance footage? You got that? Yeah, luckily, even the VIP rooms are monitored. Though I don't remember the date that came in, so it's gonna be a hassle finding that moment.
Can you please find it? It's important.
Well, if it's important, then how can I refuse? I'll find it tonight, okay?
Thanks, Yuki, you legend.
Let's not celebrate too early yet. We don't know if this is the guy responsible for her disappearance.
True.
Or whether she's still even alive. We can only cross our fingers.
Yeah, switching my voices is... I feel like I'm very good at switching voices really quickly.
The city's never felt more cold. Miyuki stood there helplessly as the world moved on, everyone indifferent to May's disappearance. She couldn't bear the thought of her friend never returning. She wanted to cut out all negative thoughts, but she knew it was a very real possibility. Everything I've worked on for the past 10 years, all of our time spent together, would be meaningless if May doesn't return. There's no fucking way I'll let that happen.
She swore under her breath. She couldn't afford to lose May.
She had to find her at any cost. But everything she did seemed futile. The only people who could make a difference were the police and detectives. Miyuki walked aimlessly, her thoughts scattered across the city lights. She began humming the tune of her Harmony Hearts in her head. The darkest bright nights breed the brightest stars. I don't know how to sing a song. Their songs always gave her a feeling of hope.
I'm not good at humming. Or singing in general. I am not good at singing. I'm sorry. It's something I am actively trying to work on, but I'm bad. I'm really bad. Cannot keep a note for the life of me. Yet. That is one of my things. Yet. I'll learn, and then I'll show off to everyone how fucking good I am. I'll do covers and shit. It'll be cool.
Even though everything seemed futile, she knew that it was an unhealthy way of thinking. I should be focusing on ways I can help her.
That's honestly kind of surprising. With voice acting and singing are very different in terms of the skills they require from the voice. They are nested subjects. Like, a lot of the techniques for, like, breathing and stuff applies to both. But a lot of the techniques specifically for bringing yourself to a certain note or holding that and being able to sing is very different from putting on a voice. Again, nested subjects, they do have a lot of overlap. But
what should I do? Go around asking strangers? Putting up flyers? Any effort should help, right? No. If the police can't obtain any information, I certainly won't be able to. I can't take the brute force approach. I need to think of a smarter plan. Why was May acting paranoid? Was it really from the death threats? And most importantly, why didn't she tell me? Suddenly, a thought came to mind. I may not be the most influential figure, but there was one group that helped me out before. A group that had millions of fans.
oh, I absolutely sing around in the house. I'm just not good at it. Dude, I dance and fucking sing. I do full-on idol concerts in my goddamn around the house. I'm just bad.
Harmony Hearts. If I ask them, maybe we can rally the public to aid our search. And if we're lucky... Before she could finish her thought, she started feeling lightheaded. The world around her felt unsteady. Even the stimulants were wearing off. It was her body telling her it was time to rest.
Poor fucking girl. Pushing herself too hard past her limits, so she's taking... Oh, that hurt. Oh, no. This ain't good. Oh, no. This ain't good at all. This is where she used to go to feed the fish. She loved going here so much. I never fully understood why, but apparently it was a way to take her mind off of training. But now, I get it. I threw some food into the water and fish immediately swarmed around. A strange mix of feelings bottled up inside of me. Feelings of peace, nostalgia, calmness mixed with the jarring, ice-cold water. It was enough to keep you on edge, but also felt reassuring in some way, almost like putting ice on a wound to numb the pain. This wouldn't be a bad place to dump a body, the thought suddenly crept into my mind. A deserted place at night. If I kill her now and toss her corpse into the water, very likely no one will notice it until morning, after her body has submerged overnight. It would feel almost too easy. But no, this place was too sacred for that. I took a deep breath and let the thought pass as I threw out the last remaining piece of food into the water.
What the fuck? Okay, so she is still alive. That's good news. I don't think it's good news. There's a lot to unpack there immediately. Oh my god, I have so many thoughts. Okay, so clearly it's someone she knew. It was someone very close to her. I don't believe it was Miyuki. But we don't have many other leads to go off of right now. It's the sister. I mean, probably not, but I don't have many other theories right now is the problem. We're lacking on leads. I decided to visit Yokohama Arts. My goal was simple: find out who May was seen with. Hopefully someone here will know. Interesting. I wonder if we're going down a dead end here. Because it's not impossible for it to be the man she was with, but judging from their relationship, from what it's been hinted at, I don't believe so. And the fact that she's been kept alive is fascinating. She is considering, the murderer, the kidnapper is considering killing her, but they haven't yet. Which is interesting. That does bring up a lot of questions. So it's someone who's intimately familiar with her. Who has motive to kill her. Someone methodical. And someone that she'd likely trust. If you guys got any theories, I'm down to hear them, but I don't think we have enough characters in the running yet. Out of anyone, I would say Kazuhiko, out of our currently available roster. Who's the cop with the big boobs? Tatsuya? He showed up once. Fat titties. My goal was simple. Find out who May was seen with. Hopefully someone here will know. Looks like classes haven't started yet. Too big.
I strolled right in, ignoring the fact that I stood out like a sore thumb. Over by the benches, I saw Miyuki talking with a friend.
You reached out to them? That's right. I've been following them since they were still up and coming. We briefly talked, but I didn't expect them to respond to our message.
So when methodical, you say? Evangeline Morgan conspicuously in the background? As funny as that would be, I don't think that's the case. It might be. It would be really funny. Of the Devil episode 3 leaked early. Crazy.
We briefly talked, but I didn't expect them to repost our message.
Hello, sorry to interrupt. Mind if I have a few minutes?
Who are you?
Damn. I don't think Morgan would ever target a teenage idol, but that'd be a really funny crossover. Yeah, it definitely, I don't think it would be, the thing is, I feel like that would be drawing way too much attention to her. And she does not want to be around that circus.
Oh, she's the detective I was talking about earlier.
I see.
I see.
Detective Miyako Koike. Nice to meet you.
I'm Akane Asagiri. Asagiri, bassist of the Luminaries. What is it that you need? What is it that you need?
Akane, you mind staying for a few questions?
I don't mind, but we have classes in 5 minutes.
No problem, this shouldn't take long. I want to ask if you happen to know if May had any male acquaintances, in particular, someone she'd hang out with outside of school. Okay, ads are running. I will be 2 seconds while I go refill my water, because I've been voice acting for 2 hours, and I need to drink water. It's important to stay hydrated, chat. You gotta do it, or I'll kill you. And I'm back. Sorry, I was out refilling my water. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I've been actually trying, one thing that I've been trying to do is I'm trying to be more proactive about using my different emotions, because I feel like I've been kind of slacking on a lot of them. Like, maybe not slacking is the right word, but like, I can tend to forget about it and have like I'll stream like this for the entire stream, and I feel like that's a little lame. So I like being able to like swap into more exaggerated expressions and stuff. I feel like that's very important for these kinds of streams. Instead of just being a neutral smile all the time. Hydrate, thank you very much, Del.
Outside of school?
They looked at each other, puzzled.
Haven't heard of anybody.
Me neither. What about family or relatives?
I haven't met them, if they exist. Although I'm positive May would tell us about it. She always told us stories about her personal life. Yeah, she'd give me an earful about her stories after school. Even mundane things like what she had for breakfast or how long she studied. There's no way she'd have left that out. Right, so you're saying if she hangs out with someone, she'd tell you about it? Yeah, most definitely. So who was the person Yuki saw?
Did he confuse someone else for May? Well, no, evidently not, because he knew her name. If he confused someone else for May, then he wouldn't have known her name. It would have been... Unless there's some other girl named May walking around.
It couldn't be. As mundane as it was, I do kind of miss May's yapping.
I received a call from Yuki. Could he have some news? Excuse me for a moment. Hey, what's up? Hey, I got some great news. The footage is ready. Want me to send it over? Awesome. Can you send it to my phone? Of course. Just one moment. There, you should have it now. Been all night looking for it, so I hope it helps. You're the best. Thanks. My pleasure. Take care. Couldn't have asked for better timing. Let's confirm if it was indeed May in the footage. A low-res grayscale surveillance video starts playing. I have to bring the phone closer to my eyes to see the details. Huh? It clearly showed May with her signature hairstyle and flower, but sitting across from her was a man. Well, okay, this is our lead suspect so far. Considering this does kind of fit the criteria of being close to May, not wanting to kill her because of a personal attachment, I believe, being intimately aware of her personal life, being able to, like, knowing which way, where she goes home, all that stuff. It's very, very interesting. He looked older than May, perhaps in his earlier mid-20s. Most importantly, they looked kind of close. Just who was he? Thank God he posed for the camera. Oh shit, I lost track of time. I better hurry and get back to Miyuki and Akane before they go. Hey, sorry for the interruption. Before you go, can I ask one final question? Sure, go ahead. We have some surveillance footage. I want you to have a look and see if you can identify this man. I showed them the footage. Huh? Is that... Takashi Sato? What? What on earth? Why is my phone? Kazuhiko's phone was vibrating furiously as if it were about to explode. There are thousands of notifications, but from where? For some reason, the Luminaries account just skyrocketed in popularity overnight. He quickly called management to find out why. What's happening? Are you seeing these numbers? Yeah, it seems like Harmony Hearts reposted our message and the news went viral overnight. Harmony Hearts? More witnesses have come forward, and we've even had some private investigators contact us to help out. Public is now rallying behind us to find May. That's excellent news. Let's hope she's found soon. Oh, and let's prepare for the worst case scenario. You know, just in case. Prepare? How? I say have a replacement ready. Or prepare a recording with her part. I trust you to find a solution. Are you serious? Do you not see these numbers? We shouldn't allow our emotions to get in the way of business. Canceling the show won't change May's fate. You're not wrong, but we need to tread carefully. The public might consider us heartless for continuing the show. I would! It's simple. We organize a charity event and raise some funds for May's family and add to the search efforts. Because I just noticed through some magic it makes my headphones vibrate. Scary. We might take a hit on the first show, but if all goes well, we'll stand to gain a significant profit on the later ones. I hate these guys immediately. A little scummy. I agree, it's too soon to assume the worst. Takashi Sato? Who's that? Need to find him right away! Wait, hold on, we don't even know if he's responsible yet. You're not familiar with the industry, are you? Takashi Sato's an idol from the group called Parade? The one Mr. Tanaka was talking about earlier. What the hell is May doing with someone from Parade? It's definitely something worth looking into. What kind of group is Parade? Are they a boys group?
No, they're a co-ed group. One of the few successful ones. They only started getting famous in the last few years. I believe Takashi's the leader of the group.
I will say, giving every character trying to give every character a distinct voice is hard when you're voicing every character. It's a good demonstration of my range, at least. Any idea where I can find him?
They likely got personal security with him. It'd be hard to reach him.
May did it. I'll see if I can call him again to book a meeting or something. I'm going to look for him. Thank you for your help.
Be careful. May was involved with Takashi. It could be more complicated than you think. I hope you can find her safe and sound.
I'm sure she's fine. In the end, I decided we'd better meet him in person, as there were important questions that needed to be asked. Locating Parade HQ wasn't difficult, however, the trip there was quite time-consuming. The place was very well maintained. There's not even a speck of dust on the wall or floor. Behind the desk were 2 monitors, but only one person was there. The clerk looked to be in his mid-30s. I walked up and introduced myself. Good afternoon. Hello, may I help you with something? I'm a detective from Hoshiko Agency. We're looking to speak to Takashi Sato. Is he available? A detective? What did Takashi do? He's not in trouble or anything, I just have a few questions. Oh, I see. Unfortunately, he's not around. He's not? So the reason I'm asking for Takashi is because he's involved in another case. You heard about the May Ayano case?
May Ayano, the missing girl? Takashi's really involved in that?
Maybe. Do you have any idea how they might have been met?
It's the first time I've been hearing about it. Luminaries are a small-time group compared to the Parade, so I wouldn't expect them to know each other. I guess circles can overlap.
What kind of person is Mr. Yamada?
Exactly what you'd expect from a CEO.
I heard he's been involved in some lawsuits.
Asking the dangerous questions right off the bat, huh? We can't talk about that.
We can't talk about that. So where is he?
I wish I knew. He's been skipping classes even though there's a concert coming right up. The instructor wanted him in today, but he just wouldn't listen.
Is he normally like that?
No, he's usually a very well-behaved kid. Something's gotten to him. Gotten into him.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Maybe the fame got to him? Oh, actually, I did hear that he's been dealing with some serious mental health struggles, so maybe that's it.
And I doubt the manager would be happy with him speaking to a detective. Can you make an exception? This is urgent.
I don't make the rules, sorry.
However, since his life is on the line, I'll ask Takashi to speak to you personally when he returns. How about that?
That'd be great, thanks.
Nope, have a good day. You too. Okay. Well, I think we found our #1 suspect. For now, yeah, for sure. Yeah. decided to continue working on the case. There's a few leads that I need to look into. We got a few different leads we can investigate right now. I decided to do some research on Takashi Sato, the idol from Parade who was seen with Mei at Yuki's bar. I leaned back in my chair, my gaze intent on the computer screen as I scrolled through dozens of articles, social media posts, and fan forums. Coming from a place of poverty and abuse, he was able to overcome his past and become an idol. In various interviews, he mentioned how music and becoming an idol changed his life, although there wasn't very much information about his artistic background and how he became so popular. Online discussions speculate that before his rise to stardom, Takashi was a troubled kid who engaged in drugs, acts of bullying, and delinquent activities. He was also involved in many street fights. I dug deeper, trying to find official records that support his past. However, there's nothing concrete, only an interview published by Parade where Takashi talked about his difficult past and a place of poverty, but nothing about drugs, bullying, or street fights. It seems like these were just rumors, but it'll be near impossible to trace the source of them. I wonder where they originated. Regardless, Takashi's transformation seemed a bit too good to be true. I wonder if there's more to the story. It's been 2 whole days since May disappeared, and we've still yet to make significant progress. Things were starting to look grim, but I wasn't ready to give up hope yet. A final effort for the day, I visited the place she was last seen. The Moon River was a brief walk south of the school. The journey she took home was a short walk. I should retrace her steps to get a clearer picture. I began making my way to Fukaze Gardens. All of a sudden, I heard a voice behind me.
Detective?
Oh, Miyuki.
I wasn't expecting company here. Are you out investigating?
Just wrapping up for today.
I see. It is getting late.
I glanced down at the time, 10:29 p.m. Shouldn't you be at home?
I'm rehearsing for the concert.
Out here?
It helps keep my mind off everything.
Aren't you worried about the culprit?
Yeah. At first I was, but then I realized I live in fear for the rest of your life.
Wow, you got over this real quick.
As idols, we're risk takers. Being out here, dancing under the stars, it's what keeps me going. I may look weak, but I won't go down without a fight.
Aw, she's really cute. I love her a lot. She's probably my favorite character so far. Quit joking around. It's a dangerous matter. I can't tell you how to act, but I suggest staying home, at least until we find out who's responsible.
Of course, you're 100% right. However, I can't slack off on practice when we have a concert coming up. You see, I can't practice at home because my father works at the factory and has to get up early. This is the only place for me. And not that I mind.
Can't you practice in the mornings?
I already do. I'm usually up at 6.
Ugh, idol life seems demanding.
Tell me about it. That's the life of an idol trainee trying to balance idol work with school. It'll be fine, though. Sayuri and Akane usually keep me company. They're just busy today.
Well, it's certainly safer to have company.
Having a detective drop by each day wouldn't be so bad either.
Nah. Oh, that's gorgeous! Did you see May go this way last time you saw her?
Yeah, her house is just across this river.
Can you show me the way?
Sure.
We headed down the path to May's house. When we reached the sidewalk, I started to wonder, where could the kidnapping have occurred? It certainly couldn't have been here. Too many people around. One scream would alert everybody. The park was a possibility with fewer strangers, but again, committing a crime in a public location was still a risk. Finally, we reached a quiet neighborhood just before the bridge. To pull off the kidnapping, there must be 2 steps: subduing the victim and transporting them away. I also noticed several surveillance cameras monitoring the streets. The possibility here was slim. No evidence of a struggle, and a single scream would alert the whole neighborhood. But just where could the crime have occurred? The thought that one scream would help is optimistic. Yeah.
By the way, did you manage to get a hold of Takashi yet?
Unfortunately not. He's been elusive.
How unfortunate. It's so strange he was involved with May.
Tomorrow I'll be able to focus my efforts on finding him.
If it helps, I did some idle research on his history and where he might be. You want to see it?
Sure, that could be useful.
I need to go back to school to get it.
Isn't it closed?
Who needs keys when we have... Who needs keys when we have a perfectly climbable fence?
I love you, Miyuki. That's my fucking goat.
I'll let it slide.
Fine, I'll let it slide and pretend I didn't see anything. But I'm not going in, though. Last thing I need is to be caught trespassing on school grounds with an idol. That'd be a disaster.
Yay! She likes it.
Absolutely. Wouldn't want you to get into any unnecessary trouble.
I love her. That's my fucking goat.
If someone is in the Aggie, can I get an idol curves? It'd be banging. Ugh. I'll keep watch, you go.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt anyone's around, but in case I pull up my phone and pretend to be a bystander. Being empty, it would seem even more strange if someone's standing outside of school like this. This would be a good time to text May's parents. I've been sending them periodic updates. I began writing out the summary of today's investigation. 5 minutes had passed. Miyuki still hasn't returned.
It's 5 minutes. How fast do you expect her to run? It's 5 minutes.
What's taking her so long?
Oh, god damn it. It's starting to rain. Ah, damn it. I'll catch a cold if I stay out here for too long. To hell with it. If I'm going in, if I get caught, so be it. I have to run and make sure no one's looking, then jump the fence. Wait, where did Miyuki go? I should have asked her. Whatever, I just need to find shelter before the rain gets worse. I dashed to the front entry, but it was locked. Ah, just my luck. Passerby might see me if I stay here. Just where did that girl go? Everything seems to be locked. All of a sudden I heard faint sound. Huh? It's coming from that direction. I headed there to investigate. Wait. Was that music? Or are my ears mistaken? It was a very faint sound, barely audible through the rain. I followed the direction of the sound, leading to a large building. The sign reads, Auditorium. Sounds like someone performing inside, but isn't the school meant to be closed? Was there a late class or something? No, that can't be. It's way too late. Those are shoe lockers, I believe, which are different. I don't know actually how much people store in shoe lockers. But I doubt much, considering they usually are just meant for shoes. Strangely, none of the lights were turned on. Anyone in there? No response. Hello? Miyuki? Once again, silence, as if the auditorium was holding its breath. It's pointless standing outside in the rain, so we might as well go inside. Okay, I'm gonna research. Yeah. It was pitch black inside, but it doesn't look like anyone's here. Although for some reason the speakers are blasting some music. Perhaps someone forgot to turn it off? At least I can stay here until the rain subsides. I guess I'll have to wait for Miyuki as well. I worked at Hoshiko Agency full-time for 4 years now. I dealt with all kinds of cases. Insurance fraud, infidelity, homicides, theft, cybercrime. As detectives, we come desensitized to most of that stuff. However, every now and then a case pops up that still surprises us. It's very rare because it takes a very special kind of special to take us, but it does happen. However, never in my wildest imagination did I anticipate the scene that unfolded before my very eyes that night. Detective Hoshiko always said, the crime scene is a window. No! 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 No, you fucking don't! No! If something happened to Miyuki, I'm gonna fucking lose it! No! Oh! Oh! That's fucked! That is so bad! Oh my god!
My blood turned to ice. What the hell did I just walk into?
Yeah, no, they put her in the dress for the concert. Oh my god, that's so fucked. That's so fucked. Oh my god, that is evil. Oh, I was really hoping she would end up being alive. Fuck. Fuck!
What the hell did I just walk into? A scream of pure horror lodged itself in my throat. May's lifeless form hung grotesquely in the center of the stage, dangling from a rope. She was hauntingly lit by the moon, casting an ethereal glow over her idol outfit.
Was this some kind of joke? There's no way she's... Hey! Hey! May! Say something!
There's no use. It felt like I was yelling into a void. Suddenly, I heard footsteps behind me. Hi, Miyuki. Someone's here? And it dawned on me. He was here too. Was that her? An eerie sense of dread washed over me.
I can't let her see it!
Detective? What's going on? What's with all the ruckus? Someone's gonna hear.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. My god. Is this for real? I was lost for words. This was a sight that'll haunt her forever. Something I know too well. For a moment, it felt like we were frozen in time. I snapped back to reality and did the first thing that popped in my mind. Get her out as soon as possible. Don't look anymore. Are you okay? She was unresponsive. Frozen and lifeless. Let's go. Stay here, okay? I'm going to check on her. Call the cops if you can. I went back inside, hoping for a miracle. Just this one time. As I approached her body, I began to smell a very familiar odor. A smell I've experienced countless times before. The smell of death. A smell I'll never forget. I didn't even need to check to know, but I did so anyway. I placed my finger on her neck. She was ice cold. There was no pulse. What kind of twisted person would do this? Sanity greatly decreased.
Police arrived and transported Miyuki home. But for me, my work here was not yet done. May was gone. And the killer was still on the loose. Death is truly terrifying. It doesn't care about timing or fairness. It just takes and leaves us with the pieces to put together. The spotlight's on us now. We must find the monster behind this. Culprit moved her school uniform and dressed her up in this idol costume. The outfit looked brand new with barely a crease on it. The wings look almost untouched. How the hell did they transport a body dressed up like this? And what was the sick purpose behind it? Could there be a sexual motive behind it, or was this some sick game they're playing? Damned if I know. This case just keeps getting more messed up by the minute. Furthermore, is this the official idol costume or a replica? If it's the official one, how on earth did the killer manage to get their hands on it? It had to be a replica. Handcuffs? What is the point of all of this? Looks like the handcuffs on are fake toys. It'll be up to law enforcement to track down the origins of these handcuffs. Being fake, it's unlikely they'll find anything. Her guitar and her personal belongings were also missing. Question was, when did the killer dress her up? Did they dress her up before bringing her here? It's a real pain in the ass trying to transport a body, especially with those with damn wings flapping around. But if they dressed her up right here... Wait, there was something stuck to her wings. It looked like a torn piece of paper cardstock. The color was bright and glossy.
Officer! There is something on her wing?
Got it. I'll notify the forensics team. That piece of cardstock was retrieved for analysis. There's no text on it, just colors. No signs of external injuries or trauma. From a distance, one might think she was still alive. Performing. What was the cause of death? Poisoning? How would the culprit even have poisoned her? An unsettling chill creeps down my spine. Need to inquire later about the forensic reports. In contrast to the vibrant pictures her parents sent, her face was now eerily placid in the cold grasp of death. The eyes that used to shine with dreams now vacant. Haha, our sanity is completely drained. This tracks. In contrast to the vibrant pictures her parents sent, her face was now eerily placid in the cold grasp of death. The eyes that used to shine with dreams, now vacant. Her body was suspended by strings, like a marionette being manipulated by an unknown puppet master. Something like this would take a substantial amount of time in pre-planning a setup. Certainly a premeditated murder. Who's behind all of this? Rigor and livor mortis set. Body cold without algor mortis. Algor mortis. Faint skin changes. Likely been deceased for over 16 hours. That's everything I could find on her body. You can only await forensic reports before drawing conclusions. Now I need to figure out how did the culprit manage to get in here? It's time to shift my focus from May and instead take a closer look at the auditorium itself. haunting song was echoing through the auditorium. The culprit dedicated a lot of time and effort into orchestrating the scene, but why? They must have felt supremely confident they weren't going to get caught. This wasn't just a murder, it was a performance. A performance for their sick, twisted mind. Unfortunately for them, they probably aren't aware of audio forensics. A lot more information can be extracted from an audio file than they think. No signs of forced entry. Did the school forget to lock the place? I doubt it. It's possible the killer tampered with the lock somehow, but either way, forensics will be able to analyze that. Upon closer inspection, it doesn't seem like these windows can open. There's no way the killer can enter through here. It appears I've scoured every single possible clue this place has to offer. The rest now falls into the hands of the authorities. I should head back and regroup.
No, we're not. We're not good. Shit's fucked. God, such a good murder scene. So perfectly fucked up. I really do. It's so good.
Tomorrow's gonna be another long day.
Oh, thank God. I was really worried the demo would end there, and I was gonna scream. Oh boy. To be fair, that would have been a really good place to end the demo, but... Can you imagine? I can, quite easily!
The morning light crept through my office windows, awaking me from an uneasy slumber. It seemed like I'd fallen asleep at some point. Last night had been a long one. I spent hours sifting through piles of paperwork, compiling reports from May's parents and the police. I just wanted to get it all done and dusted, to put an end to this case. Though the official contract may have ended, I knew I couldn't just wash my hands of it. I'll continue working on it unofficially until the next client comes along. In the grand scheme of things, we have very little control over the outcome. If the police couldn't find May, there was very little that could have been done. I knew that from the very start when I accepted this contract. The true task for detectives was to bring closure to families. With the recovery of May's body, more clues may surface to guide us to the perpetrator. 5:44 a.m. Time to get moving.
I do wonder how long the demo is. I checked the Steam reviews. Apparently everyone got it done in like 2 hours, which means... Oh, hey, Detective Miyako. You look tired. Long night, huh?
Yeah, surviving on a few hours of sleep.
Must be tough after what happened last night.
I wasn't expecting to find a corpse in a damn school.
Pretty messed up stuff. Wonder who would do such a thing.
To be fair, we've been weeping. Yeah. I do wonder how much longer is in the demo. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to... shit. Fuck. Fuck. I did not mean to pin that. Shit. Gotta repin the wishlist, the game here at message. Honestly, if anyone has been enjoying this stream, fucking wishlist this game now. Again, that helps developers
More than a lot of people realize. It is basically the lifeblood of a lot of smaller indie games. So, wishlist it if you are interested in mystery games, if you're enjoying this demo. I'm really having a great time with it. What I missed? Yeah, what the fuck? I agree. Yeah, initial forensics reports ready so we can know the cause of death. Furthermore, there was a witness who mentioned seeing May.
Oh?
Witness. Yesterday, a handful of witnesses came in, sparked by the story going viral on social media. Witness claimed to have seen May just a few days earlier. Said she was at the cemetery at night. In particular, Akatsuki Cemetery.
The cemetery?
Who knows what she was doing there, but her parents told us no family members or anyone close to May were there, so you might want to check that out. Based on the initial examination preliminary test, we suspect May's cause of death to be from CO poisoning. Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide poisoning? Quite the unusual murder weapon.
It's insane. Carbon monoxide is odorless and colorless. It means it's an absolute bastard to detect, even if she was exposed to high levels of it, she could have been dying without even knowing. Furthermore, there were some injuries on her body. However, the forensics team believed they came from her training as an idol rather than the culprit. I'll forward the complete report to you in case you want to have a look.
Thanks, Tatsuya. Even though the case is over, if anything comes up, please let us know about it.
Of course, Miyako. Good luck on the rest of the case. My damn eyes felt dry and my brain was barely functioning. I should really catch up on sleep. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I'll use that as a chance to recover. Oh, that's right. I should see how Ayaji's doing, too. I'll visit him at the hospital later.
Once I complete the reports. For now, what should I do?
Uh... Oh, okay. Well, I'm going a little insane, so I think we need to get some rest. Look who's back.
Yeah, it's me.
Not good. Girl is found dead within this school.
Really? In school?
Yeah.
Damn, that's so creepy.
Hell yeah! Feel free to post it in the Aggie in the Discord if you want. I don't mind people pasting their art in there.
It's me. If that happened to me, I'd say the hell away from school.
If that happened to you, you'd be dead. I hate to be the one to tell you this, Yuki. I messed up the crime scene and everything. Anyway, get me something strong to clear my mind.
Something strong, huh? What would you like?
Anything is fine.
Anything? Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Reminds me, I'm working on this new cocktail recipe. Did I tell you about it yet?
No, you haven't.
Something I've been perfecting for quite a while. I'm telling you, it's my finest drink yet. I haven't put it up on the menu yet because few people don't seem to agree with my taste. Since you're my friend, I'd like your honest opinion about it. Okay, general art. Yay!
What am I, your guinea pig?
Who better than my favorite customer and best friend?
Fine, you leave me no choice. It had a nice deep red color to it, but the consistency looked a little bit thick and viscous.
Really love how it turned out. Let me know what you think. Well, what do you think?
I'm not gonna lie, this tastes like cough syrup.
What, really?
And I can see what you're trying to do with the sweetness, but the texture is too thick and it feels like you're trying to mask the bitterness beneath.
Too bad. I was trying to go for a bold flavor, but I guess I need some work before I can put it up on the menu.
Don't feel down, I'm sure not all experiments will go perfectly. Maybe you'll hit gold mine next time.
Thanks. Hope so.
health increase? No, I want sanity! Well, fine. If sanity wasn't gonna help me anyways, then fine. Fuck it. Back to pursuing leads, then. I follow the direction of the sound. Oh. Okay. I decided to spend time reading May's forensic reports. Preliminary observations, including complete rigor mortis, liver mortis, fully fixed, and body temperature suggest the time of death to be around midnight at April 3rd. Toxicology analysts confirmed lethal concentrations of carbon monoxide in the blood. Blood and urine tests were negative for any screened substances, indicating that the descended. I believe that means deceased? Decadent? I don't know what decadent means. Decadent? Decadent. I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm just stupid, actually. That might be a word and I'm stupid. It's not descendant is my point. And I fucked that one up. That's on me. Additionally, the absence of any unaccounted substances in the toxicology report suggests that the decedent was not forcibly sedated or drugged prior to her demise. If she wasn't drugged or sedated, then how did she die without any signs of struggle or injury? Minor examination of the decedent's body revealed minor contusions. The decedent's right ankle showed signs of consistent with a sprain, including slight swelling and discoloration. The severity of the sprain is okay. Ugh. Severity of the sprain is estimated to be moderate and likely caused her significant pain and restricted mobility. Minor bruising found on her arms. The pattern and severity of the bruises suggest they were caused by minor blunt force trauma. It's possible that these injuries could be a result of strenuous physical activity, such as training related to her idle profession, or possibly an altercation. A comprehensive sexual assault forensic examination was performed, which includes internal and external examination, various specimen collections for potential DNA evidence. Okay. Thank God. The evidence or lack thereof, combined with the circumstances surrounding the death, suggests that the sexual motivation was not a factor in this crime. As always, this conclusion is subject to change as further information becomes available during the ongoing investigation. Looks like the motive for May's kidnapping is still unclear. I close my eyes. That's enough research for today. Ugh. My brain was tired, but my mind felt sharper. Miyuki was stretched out on her bed, her gaze lost in the infinite white canvas of the ceiling. The vivid memory from last night lingered on her mind. Her friend, her companion. The sight yesterday left her paralyzed, in a state of shock. Apparently, law enforcement arrived and escorted her home, but she had no recollection of it. It was all too surreal. Yuki shifted to her side, curling up into a ball, hoping to fall asleep. But then she saw the time. 8 a.m. She had been awake for most of the night. Again. It was already time for school, but her body felt like lead. The mere thought of stepping inside that auditorium again made her feel nauseated. Was this all just a nightmare? Even though she didn't care about the concert anymore, thoughts of her friends came to mind. And the trainee debt she still owes Kitameki Entertainment. There's a responsibility. There's a responsibility to uphold. Girl, no! Girl, no! Fuck! From the bedside table, she drew 2 bottles and eyed them carefully. A bottle of Vigilamax and a bottle of Somnozine. The choice felt oddly familiar, like a scene from a movie. The decision had to be made right now. The sleeping pills or stimulants? Fuck! Well, what a time to come to. Yeah, it's been a brutal murder mystery game. It's been really fucking good, really well written, but oh boy.
Lying on the bed of Kanagawa Hospital was IG Hoshiko, a criminal turned detective. IG stared at the endless ceiling as the pulse of the EKG monitor chirped in the background. Another week in this hellhole. Even drugged up in the hospital, he was unable to get sleep. A detective's mind was always working. For a fleeting moment, he caught a faint image of himself on the screen. Not an image, not a reflection, but an image of him lying on a wooden box. A coffin. Death was waiting patiently. He smiled as if to say, "Come and get me." At the same time, IG felt a certain comfort in knowing it wasn't in a hurry. They've still yet to find all the crimes of my past. Wonder if they ever will. At least, that one.
Girl, what the fuck? You're waving enough death flags for a small country. Actually, a medium to a large country, I'd say.
Nah, she's here. Good.
Fuck. Hey, Ayuji. Came to check up on you. How you doing?
Well, I'm not dead yet, if that's what you're asking.
Figured as much. You're one tough motherfucker. Are you winning? No! Nobody is winning in this game. It's brutal. I really have a great time with it. I highly recommend wishlisting it, everyone. Please. And let me know if you wishlist it. I do want to hear it, and I want the devs to know, you know? That you're all supporting. I don't know who this woman is. This is our detective lady. She's the protagonist. Enjoying hospital life?
Enjoying? You're out there hunting criminals, and I'm stuck here with nothing but pain, TV, and medication.
You sure love complaining, don't you? Just treat it like a break from work. Break from work?
Quit joking around and get me the fuck out of here. I'm losing my damn mind watching TV all day.
Knew you'd say that, so I brought you something to keep you occupied.
A gift for me?
Just a book that I think you might like. And the reports on Mai's investigation. May's investigation.
Hand it over.
IG snatches the folder of May's investigation, taking no interest in the book. Wishlisted and downloaded the demo. Hell yeah! I'm happy to hear it. Knew you were dying to see it.
Fucking lucky son of a bitch can play with a murder case while I'm bedridden here.
Initially, it was just a missing person.
I know, I've been watching TV all fucking day. Should've come to me sooner.
You were undergoing surgery?
Goddamn timing.
Speaking of which, how was the procedure? Suit jacket over the shoulders, like top 5 hottest things you can do with an outfit. I wishlisted. Hell yeah, Ralph! I'm happy.
Also, Joey, find my cookies.
I will check it. If you want to redeem an egg check, I can go.
Oh, I said it was a success. Guess that's good news, but no more alcohol for 6 weeks. Blah, blah, blah.
Hell with that. Maybe you should take it easy for a while. IG points at the bag near the bedside table.
Miyako?
What?
There's a flask in my bag. Pour me a shot.
Are you out of your mind?
I'm in a hospital, Miyako. If anything goes wrong, they'll fix me.
Gnawing on the walls of the Aggie channel. Yeah, real. Okay. Blah. Aggie, check. And then let's check general art for Ainz' art. For Peem. Oh my god! Holy fuck, that's hot. Oh my god. Banging fucking art, Ainz. Oh my god. Yeah, you popped the fuck off, girl. God damn! God damn! Have you seen the game, Detective Instinct, Farewell My Beloved? No. Oh, I guess I have. Huh. Well, it is on my wish list. It does look really good. Okay, I sleep now. It's like 5 a.m. Have a great sleep. You really are out of your mind. Well, if you insist. Cheers, Miyako. Aiji took a small sip, the whiskey burning down his throat and belly. That was good. Can't wait to get back to drinking. Well, I think I'm done complaining now. You ready to talk? I am. Let's get down to business.
Miyuki, guess what I got?
What?
Ta-da!
May was proudly displaying her shiny new toy.
Wow, is that a guitar? Uh-huh. It was my birthday gift.
Aww.
Happy birthday! Thank you. You want to hear it? I can play it. You can play all sorts of sounds, like guitars, pianos, synths. Sure. Okay, but I have to warn you, I can't see the notes like on a piano, so I might hit the wrong ones on accident.
That's okay. Just do your best.
Megan's playing a simple guitar melody from one of her favorite songs. At first, she was cautious not to hear the wrong notes, but gradually she gained confidence. Her usual quirkiness became a fiery, idol-like intensity, one I had never seen before. For the first time ever, I didn't see the ordinary, awkward girl that was May, but a glimpse of the idol performing.
Wow, that was really impressive. Thanks. That was quite the workout.
She rubs her shoulders playfully.
The thing is quite heavy, you know. My arms and shoulders get tired quite fast. I guess that means I gotta get stronger.
How bad could it be?
Curious about the way that I reached out to feel the guitar. It has a cool metallic touch, and the build was very sturdy. No wonder it was so heavy.
You weren't kidding.
Where'd your parents choose this one? Aren't there lighter ones out there?
Don't know, don't care. I'm just happy to get one.
That's certainly a perfect fit for you. That's so sweet. Fuck.
You've been carrying that all day. Aren't you tired?
I am, but I'm scared to leave it somewhere. Someone might steal it.
Want me to hold it for you?
If you don't mind.
As she passed the thing to me, I immediately felt the pressure of the strap on my neck and shoulders.
This one was for sure really heavy.
Oh, look, this logo.
What about it?
You don't know? It's from a company that only makes high-quality instruments.
Really? How so?
I bet this one costs a dime. The sound quality's really good, and I hear they're really durable and last a really long time. Wait a minute. They're not that expensive, are they?
That I don't know exactly. Why do you ask?
I just want to know.
I took out my phone and searched for the model.
Wow, I didn't expect guitars to get expensive. This expensive.
You're rich, May. What? How much is it?
Seeing the price tag surprised me, but May seemed even more shocked than I was.
Wow, it's really this expensive?
Yeah, you're one lucky girl. I wish my birthday presents were this big.
I see.
May didn't laugh at my joke. Instead, she stared at the screen with a blank expression on her face. Afterwards, we went to the convenience store to buy some ice cream. On the way to the store, May kept quiet to herself. She usually daydreams a lot, but this time it felt different.
I
It didn't immediately click with me why May was acting this way, but when we reached the store, I suddenly remembered something she told me many months ago. May's parents had a lot of debt to pay and frequently had to work overtime, and that's why she doesn't spend much time with them. At one time, they even asked if May could come over to my place while they were working.
They probably felt guilty about receiving such an expensive present knowing her parents' situation. But despite their situation, they still bought her this guitar. Why? Hey, May, I've been thinking. Oh, what is it, Miyuki? Out of all the guitars out there, why did your parents get you this one? It's so heavy and expensive. Huh? I don't know.
She thought for a moment, choosing her words carefully.
It's probably because I'm spoiled. What? No, you silly goofball. I kept begging them one for this whole time. They still could have gotten you any cheap model, though. But those ones will have poor sound quality compared to this one. I would have been fine with that. But do you know why they got you this one instead? Look at these reviews.
I showed her all the stellar reviews.
This is a professional guitar for performers. It's heavy because it has many features and is meant for adults.
Fuck.
I think your parents chose this one because they believed in you. Believed in me? Yeah, they believe in your dream of becoming an idol, and this is their way of supporting you. This is their way of supporting me? Why would they go that far? It doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? They've always wanted me to get a degree, to become a doctor or engineer. So why would they go against that and spend so much of their savings on this? Well, maybe they changed their minds. Or they realize you have your own dreams and ambitions. But whatever the case, that part isn't important. What matters is what you'll do from now on. I'm sure they'll be happy just to hear you perform for them. It'll be like buying a lifetime worth of CDs.
Unconvinced me, pauses.
No! No! I have to repay them somehow. If this is their way of supporting my dream, then the only thing I can do is work extra hard now to not let them down. I have to make it as an idol, so I can make lots of money and return the favor one day. Even though money was never the main motivator, I've always dreamt of being able to live freely, being able to pay off the bills. Well, that sounds great. If you want to be an idol, imagine how much of an advantage you'll have if you start now. I'll be unstoppable! Imagine all the people who only became idols after a few years of studying. By the time I get to their age, I'll have quadrupled their experience.
Mi's excitement was very contagious. Even though I enjoyed idol music myself, I never felt a strong desire to become one. But Mi's determination also lit a fire under my heart, and all of a sudden, I felt inspiration to work hard too.
Well, guess I have no choice but to follow you along. You'll be joining me? I can't let you dance alone, can I? It won't be easy, though. I know what I'm signing up to. Then don't chicken out when things get tough! Are you trying to scare me? Then promise me. You'll see things to the end, no matter what.
I promise.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. Mi's face lit up with a smile.
One day, we'll stand on a bright stage with millions of people watching us become stars.
Throughout all of these years, May hasn't let down on her promise. She was always disciplined and practiced nearly every day. Despite her guitar showing significant signs of wear and tear, she never asked for a new one. In fact, when she became a trainee, our agency offered to get her a new one free of charge. But she insisted on keeping the one she currently has. That guitar, it must have been so precious to her.
Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ.
Via in heaven, if you're still in chat, if you're still lurking, I'm gonna kill you. I'm staring with evil fucking eyes right now.
It was always her lifelong dream to bring it on grand stage so her parents could see it. Now, it's gone. Along with her.
Due to the recent circumstances, Yokohama Arts will be undergoing a partial lockdown. Certain areas will be off limits, CCTV cameras are being installed around the school, and security will be present on school grounds until danger subsides. Notes might sound frightening, but the truth must be said. The person who's responsible is still out there. We have to stay guarded at all times, in and out of school. Please, if you have any information about May or witness suspicious activities, please report it to the school office or the anonymous tick box. Even the smallest detail could prove crucial. As a community, we need to take steps to ensure the safety of this school.
If there's one last thing I can do for you, May, it would be to bring your guitar onto the stage. I have to tell everyone about the hard work and sacrifices you've made. However, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Just where could it be? Surely the killer must have discarded it by now. How do I even search for it? Will my actions have any impact at all, or will they be in vain again? Guess only time will tell. Huh? Someone's here. Someone's here? Miyuki, what are you doing here? Why aren't you in class? Oh, sorry. I wasn't feeling well. Just needed some water in my face. Don't worry about me. Just get back to practice. Miyuki, look. I'm gonna tell you straight. You're the leader of this group. The future falls on you. You can't be half-hearted like this. Huh? We can tell from how you act. That smile you used to put on. Even that feels forced. I know you're devastated about May. We all are too. We're scared and hurting. But as idols, we also have a job to do. There's no point in practicing if your mind isn't there. Akane's words were harsh, but there was a sincere concern underlying them. Miyuki found herself at a loss for words. Akane had always been frank, but she never aimed her fury at Miyuki before. We got thousands of fans out there who believe in us and are waiting for this moment. No matter what goes on behind the scenes, the fans will be ignorant to it. All they'll see is the performance. All they'll see is the performance we put on, and it's our job to deliver. I'm sorry for letting you all down. How could she explain the whirlwind of emotions bottled up inside her? It doesn't feel right performing without May. Everything feels wrong. I can't stand that knowing when our debut comes, we'll be doing it without May. Oh, look at me, okay? I'm not good with this emotional stuff, but what I can say is, we all care about you. Please get yourself together. I understand. Go home and rest until you're ready to give it your all. That's all. Oh, and this is for you. She holds out an envelope before leaving. Yuki looks down at the cold, hard floor. I tried. What kind of a leader am I? I've been so focused on my own feelings. I need to stop being selfish and start thinking about the group as a whole. Only then can we
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Curtains fall soon. Your final act approaches. Soon we'll be together. May I know.
That's what the fuck?
What is this?
It's called a death threat.
May knew her life was in danger all along, but for some reason she kept the truth all to herself. Death threats, her meeting with Takashi, not even her parents or closest friends knew.
Sometimes the victim will keep their promises to themselves if they don't have people they can trust. However, considering how close she was to her friends, it's quite unusual.
I can only suspect that she was terrified of speaking out for some reason. Something caused her to remain silent, even to her dearest friends. My guess?
Okay, knowing her, I feel like this is...
No, it's not right. How could hiding death threats protect anyone?
That's a fair point.
She was involved in a scandal. Something she couldn't shed light on, forcing her to keep the latter's hidden until the time was right.
Scandal, huh? Just what kind of scandal?
That I'm yet to figure out.
The male idol, do you think?
He's involved somehow. I'm quite sure of it.
And what makes you say so?
Met in Starlight ship. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
Okay, we're taking some hits to our stats here.
How would her...
Wait. He was out...
When May went missing, despite the public pleas for help, he never came forward with any information. If he genuinely cared for her as a friend, lover, or even acquaintance, he wouldn't have hesitated to share any knowledge he had. This makes me suspect his involvement. There's something they're hiding, and we need to dig deeper into their history.
I do think the same. However, something that still doesn't add up.
What is it?
Let's consider how the killer managed to gain access to a locked building. I want to check my stats, see how... Okay, it didn't go down too bad, but still a little embarrassing.
I see where you're going with this. You're saying if the killer managed to do all that, it means...
Set up the scene and leave without being detected. The killer doesn't match Takashi's profile. I feel like they would be recognized.
In order to gain access to a locked building, the killer must have had a key or was connected to someone inside Yokohama Arts. In other words, it was likely an inside job.
Very good. The way the killer managed to set everything up, it was as if they knew the layout and the schedule of the place inside and out. It's highly likely that they're connected to Yokohama Arts in some way, and that doesn't fit our bill with Takashi.
Not until we find more evidence that he's linked somehow. Even though he might be involved, could there be someone else pulling the strings? Or is he really the culprit? Perhaps looking at the crime scene can reveal more clues.
Crime scene, huh? Finally, something interesting.
From what I've gathered, when I first saw the arrangement of the body, I suspected a sexual motive. However, the police found no evidence of that. The way the body was arranged, the handcuffs, outfit, music, and everything, makes me think the killer is playing some game. They're the type to crave attention and notoriety, perhaps also harboring a strong hatred towards May or idols in general. We've seen our fair share of murders, bodies being dismembered and disposed of in garbage bags, bodies getting thrown into the water, but this? Only a deeply disturbed mind would be able to conceive of something like this. The key suspects to look out for are those who suffer from severe mental disorders. Hallucinations or delusions could easily cause this, so we can't rule out drugs either. That does align with Takashi's profiles. I've been told he suffers from some mental illness. It takes a twisted mind to even think of such a thing, but to actually go out and do it?
I don't like that a little bit, I'm gonna be real. Stigmatizing mental health issues, but it is fair. Regardless, it was... Also, this music's fucking banging, by the way. I just want to say that real quick. Regardless, it was a risky endeavor that left a trail of evidence behind, as you can see from the report.
Over here, you wrote, no further investigation needed past the bridge.
Why is that?
Well, if you read the rest of the report, it's clear the crime couldn't have taken place there. The reason being... As I was investigating May's route home, I noticed several surveillance cameras in the neighborhood prior to reaching the bridge. As soon as I saw the surveillance cameras, I stopped investigating further. If May did take that route home, she would have been seen by one of the surveillance cameras, but the police found nothing.
Good observation, as I expected from you, Miyako.
Furthermore, I don't think she was abducted at all. At the moment, the most important clue we have is the autopsy report, the cause of death. Carbon monoxide poisoning.
Carbon monoxide poisoning?
Quite a strange method, if you ask me. Why did the killer choose this method? Carbon monoxide poisoning is a method that requires...
an elaborate setup. Okay, fair.
It's a rather silent way of killing someone. All you need to do is be confined in a poorly ventilated place with a carbon monoxide source, such as a faulty heater or fireplace, and the person could be dying without even knowing. But just how did the killer manage to confine May into a room without any evidence of a struggle? There were no injuries on her body, apart from the words wounds from her training as an idol.
No injuries on her body, huh? Don't you find that a bit strange, Miyako?
Yeah, there's only one reason why she was unharmed.
She was lured.
An abduction would leave some signs of trauma, unless for some reason she chose not to fight back. However, without any injuries on her body, it's safe to assume she was lured. But just who could have lured her? I've been trying to wrap my head around this, but I can only suspect it was... someone she trusted. It can only be someone she knew and trusted. May wasn't the type to go someplace strange without telling anybody. She'd at least call her parents. But this time, she willingly went inside an enclosed room, staying there until she passed out. Even with her phone on her, she never thought about calling anybody. For a complete stranger to do that, the odds would be a near impossibility. However, if it was someone she trusted, someone she felt completely safe around, it would make a lot more sense.
It's one thing to be an overall cautious person, but when you're around someone you're close with, even the most cautious person, paranoid person, can let their guard down. She had no idea what was coming. Even up to the end when she was in that room. She probably thought she was feeling unwell or something. Then, before she knew it, she was unconscious. Just who could have done this?
At the moment, the only people I'm aware of who are really close to me are parents, friends, and teachers. We can probably rule out her parents, though.
Someone who had access to a locked building, someone who knew the layout and schedule of Yokohama Arts in and out, and someone who May trusted. Suits the bill perfectly. Maybe a little too perfect. That doesn't leave us many options, does it? Could it really be one of them?
We have to find out. But how?
Follow standard procedure, Miyako. Miyako, this is a special case involving a kidnapping, murder, and staging. First step is to pinpoint the exact time these things happened. We already know when the kidnapping and luring occurred, but what about the murder and staging? If we can figure those out, the next step should be obvious.
Right after we pinpoint those events, we'll be able to... If we can pinpoint when those events occurred, we'll be able to verify the alibis of each of the suspects. We do know someone who takes prescribed drugs and was trusted. She's taking stimulants, not psychoactive drugs, is the problem. She also is probably the least likely person to kill her, given that, she's not handling it well and was evidently in a state of trauma. I do not think those were prescribed, also. They could have been, I'm gonna be real. It's very easy to get prescriptions for a lot of stimulants. For some stimulants, I should say, not a lot. Depends on the drug, also depends on the region. Yeah, no, I just don't think it really lines up. Considering that we saw her from the start. Her dialogue being like, May? May! Like, I don't think she could be outside chasing after her route home and also be in the place where May was being held at the same time. Assuming those take place at the same time. Nursing student, paranoia can be an adverse effect of prolonged stimulant use. Thank you. That is actually really cool to know. Thank you. But I just don't think it really lines up with her character or, She has no motive, as far as we can tell. She had nothing to gain from it. She was largely unaware of all the scandal stuff, from what I can tell. She was, there just is not enough information about her. Depends on what the mystery stimulant is, but there's a reason it's regulated. Yeah. It all depends. But I just don't think it's her for a variety of reasons that I feel like... I just don't think it fits her character, is the thing right now. Not sticking around, so do this, lol. Yeah, alright, whoops! Game's been really fucking good, though. Okay. Oh! That's really fucking pretty, whoops! Oh my god! That is gorgeous! Look at it! Oh my god, hi. It's my daughter. Wait, no, that's not. I saw the flower and thought that was May for a second. No. But Maple, that looks so fucking good. That looks so fucking good. Game has been evil, actually. Game has been evil. Yeah, no, I agree. I got really attached to May, and then they killed her, so... I mean, okay, I should have suspected that... she was kept alive long enough for me to suspect that, like, oh, maybe she has a chance! Come on! She wouldn't die! And then they killed her, so I was wrong, and I'm a fool. It's copy pasted from my own personal leggy. That's more than fine. Your art's fucking amazing, and I love looking at it. Besides, if it's your personal Aggie, I wouldn't have been able to see it, and so if you copy paste it here, I can see it, and therefore it's awesome! I do want to go refill my water real quick. I will be 2 minutes. Let me run a quick ad break. Well, I go. I will be 2 seconds. Boop, 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 boop.
I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. G, you're still... Yeah, no, the demo's been long. Welcome back, Cheesecake. Bad news. May has died, since you last... We did find her body, and it was a fuck... It's fucked. Scene's been brutal so far. It's been really good, but oh my god.
That's right. I want every one of them to testify what they were doing during those times.
You got it, IAG. I'll do my best. Oh man, this will be incredibly awkward. Treating those girls as suspects right after a friend's death. How do I approach such a delicate matter? I should be really careful here. Good thing IAG isn't on this case.
Also, Miyako, your early deduction was incorrect about the crime scene.
Huh? Which one?
Remember what I told you about how the crime scene is a window to the perpetrator's soul? Look at it carefully and you'll be able to see their true nature. The type of person they are, their motives, their patterns, their habits, and even their emotional state. This wasn't done by some deranged druggie or a mentally unstable person. They clearly premeditated the murder, carefully planning May's capture, then meticulously setting up the crime scene. It was all calculated. Someone under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or psychosis would be acting out of impulsivity. No fucking way they'd be able to methodically plan and set up such a grand scene like this.
So fucking true, actually. I am really happy that he just shut that down.
Most importantly, you can get a clearer indication of the killer's motive by analyzing the crime scene.
That's interesting. From what I could gather, it's very performative. Like, it... Again, she was put up on stage. Puppeted, her body literally puppeted, so I feel like that's very telling.
This wasn't a crime fueled by hatred. Do you see why? What exactly does that tell us? What?
What? I feel like the fact that she's wearing the idol outfit tells us a lot. Do you have the death threat note we just saw? No, that we do not have that.
Not a crime out of hatred. How can we tell? Yeah, no, I'm just confused by this. I don't know what... If there was hatred, the killer would have chosen a more violent death. Carbon monoxide poisoning is too...
I thought we already established this. This is weird. I feel like we already went over this. I feel like there's not quite much of a clear distinction between...
This was a cold, calculated murder that lacks personal touch of vengeance. If you hate someone so much that you killed them, you'd probably shoot, stab, or beat them to death. But carbon monoxide poisoning? It's almost as if they didn't want her to feel pain.
Didn't want her to feel pain?
However, what worries me is the way the scene was set up. Setting up such a grand stage, putting so much effort into making her death so beautiful, makes me wonder. Were they trying to send a message? If so, were they trying to send a public message? Or a more personal one? Who would have been the first person to see it? Judging by how everything was set up, I don't think this is the end. We should be ready for another incident.
Oh my god, if we didn't intervene, it would have been Miyuki.
It would have been Miyuki. Oh, that would have been fucked. Oh, God. Yeah, so she's definitely being targeted. Another one? Miyako, get her got fortune documents and plan in Yokohama art and obtain search warrants for that place. What? No fucking way! Since I'm unable to work, you'll have to be the one to do it. No, evidence planning isn't part of my toolkit. I'm very sorry. You idiot, Miyako! Meiji, even in our line of work, there are lines that shouldn't be crossed. Not every crime scene yields the evidence we need, Miyako. How many times has a case only been solved because we went above and beyond the law? Think about all those victims who would still be waiting for justice had we not taken those steps. But if they turn out to be innocent, we can't just ruin a school's reputation like that. It doesn't matter. Do you think it's better for criminals to be walking the streets freely? There are times when crimes aren't solvable by sticking to the rules. To fight fire with fire, else the case will go cold. Think about it, Miyako. We may not be at that point yet where we have to resort to it, but the faster you act, the better odds you'll have at saving people. Alright, if we were to stand still, I'll consider it. Good. Don't let the agency down. This is a huge case with a lot of eyeballs. Banger. Fire. Or something. Miyuki is just doing what she's been taught her whole life. To put on a brave face. It's been conditioned in an idol to show that everything is okay. However, what you saw was far from okay. Stop pushing yourself, Miyuki, is what I wanted to say. But if the show gets cancelled... My spine shudders even thinking about it. No, I can't afford to lose this opportunity. Being an idol is all I have. I'm sure we can hang in there for another month. The killer goes after me. I'll be the one to end them. A girl, no! Miyuki, no! Actually, no. You know what? Miyuki, go. You go, girl. The brightest stars shine through the brightest nights. But the brighter they shine, the faster they burn out. Holy fuck! That was so fucking good. That was incredible. That's the end. Of the demo specifically, Cheesecake. To be fair, it has been a 4-hour-long demo. God, this was so fucking good. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. The reviews say it's only meant to take 2 hours. Voice acting usually doubles the, Go sign the QR code and join their awesome newsletter! You gotta do it now. The game told you to do it. And if a game tells you to do something, you gotta do it. But that, everybody, was the pre-release demo for Whispers of the Luminaries. This was so fucking good. I genuinely adore this game. I think it's so good. I can't scan the QR code on my phone. Then in that case, I will send the link to the Discord. Wow, yeah. That was so fucking good. There we go. Posted the link in the Discord. And I will post the link to the game on Steam in the Discord as well. Post it in the stream. God, that was so well written. How did everyone else enjoy it? Phenomenally fucked up. Because that was fucking amazing. I had an amazing time with that demo. That was so much fun. It was so well written. I really love all the characters. What a ride. I know, just for the demo, too. That's fucking crazy. It's so good. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Yeah, I'll join the Discord. Okay, I'll do that after stream. Let's check the Eggy one last time. Fucking amazing art, everybody. I love my daughter. And with that, let us go look for someone to raid. Please, again, one last chance. I'll post the link again. Go wishlist the game on Steam. If you haven't already, it's fucking amazing. And this will probably be... I might have 1 or 2 more games left for Seago, but I think this is all the ones that I agreed to. Like, officially. Oh wait, no, I have Lost Eclipse. Okay, I got 1 more left. But, let's go look for someone to raid. Now, who's all live? Night-night. Night-night! I will see you all tomorrow for Of the Devil Episode 1. I'm really looking forward to it. If he is playing Wobble Dogs, hell yeah. Okay, let's go raid. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody!